Hello, London.
This is David Hockney's portrait of Sir David Webster from 1971. It is a great theatrical portrait
Hello,
of
London.
the man who was the general administrator of the Royal Opera House for some 25 years. He was the man who oversaw
You should
the
hear
Royal
me.
Opera House's expansion to become
Ah,
the great
lovely.
institution that we know and love today. Hockney painted this at a moment which was his key naturalistic phase. We know well the way that he captures water in a swimming pool. Well, here in this painting, he's capturing glass and transparency as light flows through glass. He's capturing the way that light falls on a piece of cloth as it sits against a leg. He's capturing the sense of weight in a chair. This freely suspended chair carries the weight of the body of a man, which makes it feel tactile and real. It's like you're sitting there in the room with him. So it's a real feat of painterly skill. What I love about this painting is that you get the sense of Hockney as a young man in 1971, painting a portrait of a grand figure for the Royal Opera House with his characteristic irreverence. He paints the tulips with almost equal attention and detail and brilliance of colour as he does the figure of Sir David Webster. You have a gentleman who is clearly of the older generation, but he's given him a 1970s pop of colour, a pocket scarf in cerulean blue, a blue-grey eye, the touches of warmth to the cheek, the drape of the arm that's made up of greens and blues and browns. It is a painting that dances. It has a background that is not a static field of colour. It has light and dark and shade. It's a dynamic backdrop. Only Hockney really knows how to use colour in this way, and it's done to splendid effect in this portrait. Of course, David Hockney has this wonderful relationship with opera. He is known to drive down the Pacific Coast Highway listening to Wagner at full tilt. From 1975 until 1992, he was heavily involved in designing theatre sets and stagings of various operas from Wagner to Strauss. You see the influence of that theatricality in this painting.
Through a quivering screen of trees, an isolated structure lies dormant. Bathed in saturated, otherworldly light, it glows like a beacon in the darkness, cast adrift amid tangled layers of texture and color. Thick impasto gives way to ethereal, hazy passages of paint, luminous hues, and blue sky above. A moment of clarity within a clouded daydream. Painted in 1993, Boiler House is a masterpiece from Peter Doig's seminal series of concrete cabins. This extraordinary sequence of 9 works was inspired by Le Corbusier's abandoned Unité d'Habitation in Briey-en-Forêt in northern France. Built after the Second World War, it was a modernist fantasy left to ruin, a utopian dream of democratic living lost to the mercy of nature. Gleaming through the undergrowth, the scene ingrained itself in the artist's memory. Lonely, neglected cabins had always fascinated Doig. Here, the boiler house shifts in and out of focus like a half-forgotten reverie. Its angular lines are warped and buckled by the surrounding foliage. Its windows meet our gaze like eyes. Doig painted his concrete cabins back in London, using his own photographs and video footage. He wanted to recreate the feeling of distance he'd experienced at Briey, of grasping at a vision that refuses to resolve. I was trying to depict the movement of an eye, he explained. Not to paint a still. The eye never sees a still. Art historical echoes flicker in the shadows, from Cézanne and Munch to Mondrian and Richter. Paint spatters, drifts and coalesces, bordering on abstraction. It is a picture of how it feels to look through and to look back, where concrete reality fades to an illusion. a portrait of memory itself.
In such strange days, connecting with each other has never felt so vital.
Christie's is the home of live auctioneering. It is at the centre of what we do and the beating heart of the international art market. For the first time, we host a unique collaborative sale between Paris and London.
We will bring the excitement of a live sale into your home. These are pieces that speak to the human heart.
Every artwork has a distinctive and unique story. As each piece changes hands at Christie's, so a new chapter in its own life begins. The wonderful Hockney we're offering tonight will help to secure the future of the Royal Opera House, an institution which is respected and revered across the world.
For one lucky bidder, today is the day this extraordinary Soulages becomes part of their own collection.
It's a great joy to welcome clients, collectors and art lovers from around the world to join us here at Christie's.
Everyone can be part of the story.
Welcome to Christie's, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight's series of 20th century sales taking place here in London and in Paris. My name is Lucio Fontana. I'm joined in Paris by my friend and colleague, Cécile Verdier. Bonsoir, Cécile.
Bonsoir, Lucie. Hello, good evening, and happy to be hosting these very special sales together tonight. Starting here in Paris with the Avant-garde sale, and you see, you will be relaying the bit in London for me.
Perfect, and then I will be passed the baton by yourself so that I can take the London section of the sale, the post-war and contemporary sale, before we move on to the Italian sale, which will be conducted by my colleague Arlene Blankers, who will round off this evening's entertainments. Good luck to all of our clients following on Christie's Live around the globe, and of course to our bidders here in London and in Paris. And over to you, Cécile, to take the first part of tonight's sales.
Thank you very much, Lucy. It's wonderful to be able to welcome all of you when even watching from home. Here we have some amazing art to show you. Here is a taste of the highlights from the Avant-garde sale. We are so excited to present you tonight masterpieces by outstanding artists of the 20th century.
So
this
2 minutes 20, everybody,
shows artists who all have a link with Paris, whether they've lived here, they've worked here. All of them show that Paris has been one of the most important centers in the history of art during the 20th century.
So, what do you think of this Artung? I like it very much.
I love it as well. It was painted in 1949, so it's a key moment in Hartung's career. It's a moment where he gains recognition here in France, but also more widely. And it's really that moment where everything needed to be reinvented. And you can feel that. There's this energy of a new world being invented, a new world of abstraction in the year immediately after the war. And you can really feel that in that image. Zhao Wuqi was a Chinese artist. He emigrated in Paris, and he found in Paris a place where he could create with a lot of freedom. And you can feel that freedom here. And I really love the balance on that work between the very concentrated, painted parts and then the void in the upper part. It's Zhao Wuqi at his best when he's really mixing the tradition of Eastern painting and European abstraction.
And now maybe it's a perfect transition to go to the Soulages, right? Because they were friends.
They were friends, they traveled together in the US in the late 50s. And that painting by Pierre Soulages was painted in 1961, and it was exhibited the same year at Coutts Gallery, where the present owners acquired the work. So it's an absolute rediscovery on the market. This painting has not been seen in 59 years.
What I like very much is this painting in the mix of a fantastic energy, but a lot of serenity. So at the same time, it's very energetic and quiet.
It's a unique occasion to acquire one of those masterpieces. It's museum quality, definitely.
Let's speak about the Kandinsky. Fantastic work on paper.
I love the musicality of the work. To me, it's like music made physical, made color. It's the pure joy of creating a new abstract language.
So, as you have seen, many outstanding works of art tonight. But before we begin, Jennifer Thomas is going to make the business announcement. Jennifer?
Veuillez noter que le prix d'éducation est augmenté des frais acheteurs et de toute taxe applicable. Je vous rappelle que nos frais acheteurs s'élèvent à 25% hors taxe sur les premières 400 000 euros, 20% hors taxe de 400 000 euros à 4 millions d'euros, 14,5% hors taxe pour toute somme au-delà de 4 millions d'euros. Le commissaire-priseur peut ouvrir des enchères sur tout lot en dessous de son prix de réserve. En tant que commissaire-priseur, Cécile Verdier peut continuer à enchérir pour le compte du vendeur jusqu'au montant du prix de réserve, en plaçant des enchères successives ou en réponse à d'autres enchères. Veuillez noter que les lots 10, 12 et 20 ont été financés en tout ou partie avec l'aide d'un tiers qui enchérit sur ce lot et qui pourrait recevoir une rémunération de Christie's. Le lot 14 a été retiré de la vente.
Thank you very much, Jen. And now we start with lot number 1. Here on my screen, on my right, what Péchage from the Treillat collection, direct gift from the artist to the Treillat family. We can open the bidding here tonight at 60,000, 62,000, 65,000 we are. At 65, 68, at 68, and I have 70,000 already, at 70,000. The bid is here in the book at 70,000. At 70,000 euros. Any advance at 70,000 euros. 75 with you, Alice, of course, but I have 80,000 already still in my book, at 80,000. At 80 we are. 85, 85 with you, back to me at 90,000, still in the book here, at 90,000. At 90 we are. 95, 100, still with me here in the book, at 100,000 euros. At 100, I take 105. At 105 we are here on my left at 105. Any interest in London, you see? I have 105 on telephone bidder.
It's yours in Paris.
At 105 with my colleague Alice on the telephone bidder on my left at 105,000. No, 105,000 euros. Sorry, it's here on my left. I'm selling them the first lot of this sale at you, Alice, for 105. Sold. Paddle number 905 at 105,000. Thank you very much. Moving to lot number 2. So Salvatore Dali, Sans titre chevelure, a great rediscovery from Dali from a series of 7 pastels on air. And for this one, let's start the bidding here at 100,000. We are at 100,000. At 100,000 we are. At 100, 105, 110. 110 we are now at 110 for the Dali. At 110. 110. At 110. Last chance to go in the bidding now at 110. Is it all set? At 110. 120. This is with you on New Jersey and on Christie's Life at 120. At 130 you bids and in the US at 120. Any advance above 120. At 120,000, the bid is here on the Christie's Live online bids. At 120,000, at 120, last chance at 120. I'm selling to you in New Jersey. Thank you very much to be with us tonight. At 120, selling here Thank you, Juicy. 120 000 sold. And paddle number is 3070. Number 3, the Marguerite. Le sens propre, from les mots en boîte series. Commissioned to Marguerite by a very important art critic, To Sirner, and we can be here at 250, 280 we are, at 280. At
Bidding
280
in London.
we start at, excuse me?
Bidding in London, please. 300.
Thank you. It's 300 with you, at 300. It should be at 300,000. In London with you, Juicy, thank you very much, at 300 on the London bidder. Any interest in Paris, or in the room, or online of course, at 300,000. At 300 000, the bid is with you, Juicy, at 300,000. This is your last chance to everybody to go back to the bid here at 300,000 euros with my colleague Lucy through the screen in London. I'm selling to you, Juicy. Sold to you.
Parfait,
300,000.
The number is 8009, Cécile. Thank you. 8009.
8009. Thank you very much. Number 4, the Dubuffet in the room. The Dubuffet is here on my left, Le Bar. A beautiful example from the Holoop series from 1965, from a very important French collection. And we can be here at 320 and 50. At 350, we are now at 350. At 350, we are at 380 now. 420. 420 against you. 450, 460. 480 now. At 480 we are now. At 480. Sorry? 500 is taken with you. 500 is already taken. It's against you, Paul. It's a French battle here on the telephone bid at 500,000 here. I have 550 now with Paul at 550. Still here on my left against all of you, it's here. At 550. At 550. What do we do here? The bid is still with Paul. Are you bidding, Pierre-Emmanuel? Are you with me? You're not on that one. 550 is here. Yes? If you want to go, it's now. The bid is with Paul. I'm going to sell here. Yes or no? Tell me something. We are waiting the world. Thank you very much. So it's 550,000, but now I have a new place at 600,000 euros with you, Pierre-Emmanuel, now at 600,000. Still in Paris, still on the telephone bid. Sorry? No, it was at 580. Would you like 600? 580 000, c'est Pierre-Emmanuel at 580. At 580 with Pierre-Emmanuel. Paul, would you like 600? Of course, it's taken at 600. Still in Paris here. Against all of you, it's here at 600. Would you like to come back, P? At 600,000, it's here. I'm selling to Paul now at 600,000. Are you still with me, Pierre-Emmanuel? It's 600,000 here. I'm selling them to Paul at 600,000. Any advance in London?
It's with you in Paris.
Thank you anyway. It's here at 600,000. Pierre-Emmanuel is out. It's for you, Paul. I'm selling them at 600,000 euros. Sold 600,000. Paddle number 927. 600,000. Congratulations. Number 5. Again, the piece is in the room. The Zawuki, it's here, just on my left. It's fantastic Zawuki from the 60s. First time at auction. And for this very, very important piece here on the screen as well, you can see in details. I propose you to start it at 800 and 850. At 850 we are, as we start at 850. At 850. 850,000.
Bidding in London.
900 in front of me at 900. 950. 1 million. 1 million is taken in the room in Paris in front of me at 1 million. 1-1 with you, Emmanuel, on my left. It's here at 1-1.
1 million two, please.
1 million two. With you in London, you see. Thank you. But I have 1-3 with Emmanuel already here on my left. At 1-3.
New place, 1-3.
1-3. 1-4. Still with you, Emmanuel, at 1-4.
Either of you. Which would you?
At
which of you come
1-4
in?
we are now.
1-4 in Paris. Would you like 1-5?
1-4 is here. 1-5 is taken now. 1-5 with Paul, but I have 1-6 now. Paris are very strong tonight.
You're very
I'm
strong
afraid.
tonight. 1-6 and I'm out here at the moment. I have
1-6
two bidders, but they're
I
not
have
coming
1-7.
back.
I have 1-7 now with Paul. Back to Paul at 1-7. Emmanuel, or Lucy, of course. Come back when you want.
I think you've knocked me out.
I try my best. 1-7 is here. Emmanuel. In interest, Emmanuel, would you like to go further? She's translating. So we had 1-7 still with Paul here on my left at 1-7.
Let me just check here. Would
Sure,
you like to
of
come
course.
back in at 1-7 against you here on the left? And Marilena, 1-7, not yours. And you're out too. So we are out in London at the moment. Back to
We
you
are
in
still
Paris.
with Paul. Thank you very much for checking. Emmanuel, this is your last chance if you want to come back. So it is with Paul, and I'm going to sell to Paul here. On my left at 1-7, I can do it, I do it. So the bid is here, and I'm selling 1,000,007 to paddle number 950. Thank you very much to everybody for trying. And after the video, we have the Soulages, number 6, the star of the day. Number 6. The Soulages here in the room on my left with this fantastic painting. Again, a new place at auction for the first time at auction, but rightly after being painted. Complete rediscovery from the Stalin collection. And for the important piece, we can start the bidding here at 4 million. We start here at 4 million euros. At 4 we are. I have 4-1, but I have 4-2 now. We're at 4-2. At 4-2 we are, at 4-2. And we have 4-3, but I have 4-4. I'm already at 4-4. I have 4-5 now. 5-4-5, it's here. It's not at the back of the room anymore, it's here. At 4-5. At 4,500,000. At 4,500,000. At 4,500,000. Do you see anything in London, Juicy, for that?
It's with you in Paris.
So the bid is still with Alice on the telephone bid here at 4,500,000 euros.
One moment. Huguet, would you like to come in? Yes, no? Are you sure? So 4-5, back to France then. You have it.
It's still at 4-5. Any advance in the room? Or on the online bidders? The bid is here. It's still with you, Alice. I'm going to sell for 4,500,000 euros against all of you and against London and against the rest of the world. The bid is with you, Alice. I'm selling now for 4,500,000 euros. Sold, paddle number 952. 952, and now we go to number 7. Starting a go group coming from the Deutsche Bank. And with that number 7, the Molinagi, a rare set of 6 color prints by the artist in pristine condition, which is so important for prints. And for number 7, I can propose you here, why not we start at 50, 55, 60,000. We are at 65. At 65 now, at 65,000, we are now at 65. At 65,000, at 70,000, at 70,000 is taken, at 72 now. At 72 I am. At 72 I am now, against you, at 72. 75, back to you, Léa, at 75,000. 75,000 on my left. Still in Paris, on the telephone bid at 75. Would you like to pay with me a little, Juicy?
I
It's
will be
75.
coming in later for a later lot. Not this one.
Thank you.
Give
Thank
me a
you.
couple of lots.
This is still here at 75,000. Any advance at 75,000, I'm selling here on my left with Léa at 75.
Bidding here.
Thank you very much. 80,000 is your bid now at 80,000. But I have 85. Back to Léa at 85 now.
Olivier, would you give me 90? Oui. C'est un oui. It's a yes in London. 90,000 with us.
90,000. Back to London at 90,000. So, Léa said to me 95.
100,000? Voilà, 100,000.
Thank you very much for your help. So I can speak French as well, maybe. So 100,000 is with you now at 100. I take 105.
110 perhaps. Olivier, do you want to come back in? 110 is bid here in the sale room at King Street.
110 back to London at King Street at 110. Leah, don't be shy. So it's 110 in London for the first purchase, first London purchase. Are you sure? So it's your bid here, Juicy, through the screen in London at 110. Are you sure? Last chance, everybody. I'm selling here in London with Juicy Pilcanen. Sold, 110.
Thank you so much to Olivier Camus' bidder. That is 8014, Cecile. 8014.
8014. Thank you very much. Number 8, it's broken in the room. Now, thank you. It's brought in the room is a very charming Schiller. It's an homage to Klimt Danaid that was painted a year before that one. Recently exhibited at the Fondation Vition exhibition. Excuse me, number 8. And for this very, very nice Schiller, we are here at 200 and 210 and 20. At 220, 28, 250. 250 we are now. At 250. At 250 we are. At 250, 280, 300. I have 300 in my book now. At 300,000. At 300,000. 320, 350. Still with me at 350 here in the book. 380 with Annika now. At 380. Still on the telephone bids in Paris at 380. 400,000 with Emmanuel at 400. 420 back to Annika. Of course, I take 450. 450 still here at 450. 480 with you still, Annika. Or American ladies in Paris office, 480. At 480, 500,000 to Emmanuel Chan at 500,000. At 5, what do we do, Paul and Annika? I take 520 with you, Annika, of course. At 520 we are now, at 520. Do you see? Do you see anything in London?
It's with you in Paris.
So it's still with you, Annika, at 520. Emmanuel, are you still with us? Or Paul? Also, I'm going to sell with Annika's client at 520. Oh, but I see someone hesitating right away here. Yes, I take 540 if you want, Antoine. 520 with Annika. Emmanuel, you out? Antoine. Paul, are you all set? The bid is still with Annika here on my left. Nothing in London, nothing on Christie's Live, and nothing in this room. Here, still with Annika. Are you sure, guys? It's here. I'm selling to Annika for 520,000 euros. Sold to you, Annika, by the number 911. 5,020,000 euros. Lot number 9. Video is coming for this lot. And for the Kandinsky, thank you very much for bringing the piece in the room with us. Very nice, typical of the Bauhaus period of the artist. 30 years with the Deutsche Bank. Very, very beautiful piece that I can offer you here at 600 and 650. 650 we are. At 650,000 euros as a start. At 650 we are now.
Bidding.
So you are at the same time. I have Fleur at 700. Would you like 750, you see? It's 700 with Fleur on the telephone bids.
800 is bid.
Thank you very much. It's 800 in London. 850 back to Fleur here in Paris at my left.
900 is bid.
900 in London with you, Juicy. Thank you very much.
And 50 in a new place here.
Okay. I leave it to you. Do you have some more interest in
Keith
London?
has it at 950. Against you, Giovanna, would you like $1 million? 9, you're out. 950 holding with Keith Gill. Over to you in Paris. I have it here at 950.
Okay. Fleur, do you come back? We are at 950 against you in London. At 950. Are you sure? 950, I think it's going to be for you, you see. Let me have a last check. At 950. Are you really sure, Fleur?
One moment, madam. Giovanna, are you coming
Sure.
back in? And Olivier? I have 2 places here waiting. Just pause, please.
I leave it
Just
to
as
you.
I clarify whether Olivier or Giovanna are coming back in. Keith has it at the moment at 950,000 Your last chance, both of you. Have to hurry you. At 9:50 for the Kandinsky, the Bauhaus piece. And you're out, Olivier. Thank you for the clarity. It's with Keith then at 9:50. Back to you, Cécile. I have 9:50 here.
Thank you. I made my last own check. Oh, Valérie, are you coming in? Oh, maybe we have a new one. Hold on 1 second. Valérie, are you sure? 970 maybe. 960 is very too short. Maybe 970 if you want. But quickly. So we're at 950 in London with Jussi Pilkkanen, taking the bids in London. This is yes, so this is no, this is no. Sold to you, Jussi. Thank you very much.
You
at
so
950,000.
And the panel is with Keith Gill, 8002, Cécile. Thank you very much.
8002.
Beautiful work, thank you.
Lot number 10. A rare and historical artwork from 1949. I'm not checking the room. It's not the room. It is not in the screen here on my right. Widely exhibited, but never at auction. And for this number 10, I can propose you to start here at 920 and 50. At 950 we are now. 1 million is with you, Laetitia. Here on my left at 1 million. At 1 million with Laetitia. It's taken. Maybe 1 million 100,000. It's 1 million here with Laetitia. At 1 million we are. The bid is here. And 1,050,000. And 1,050,000. Any interest above 1,050,000? At 1,050,000. Any advance at 1,050,000? You see, do you have any interest that you may see in London?
Okay, with you in Paris.
So the bid is with you here at 1,050,000. It's with you, Paul. No further interest from Laetitia. It's here, sorry, at 1,050,000. Sold to paddle number 904. Thank you very much. Number 11. Another Soulages from the Outre Noir series, painted in 1987, bought in 1998, then never sold in the meantime. Number 11. And for the piece here at the back of the room, I can propose you to start the bidding here at 600,000. At 600 we are now. At 600,000 we are. At 600. I have 620, 650. It's against you, Garrett, at 650. At 650 we are now. At 650, but I have 700 with my colleague Garrett on the telephone. At 700,000 euros on my left. At 700,000. Are you bidding, Laetitia? No, it's not a bid, it's just protecting your mouse. 700,000, still with Garrett here at 700,000. No more interest in London. What do we do in Paris? At 700,000 euros. Any interest above 700,000 euros? I'm selling here. No, not here. Sorry, I'm selling here. I'm becoming confused. It's with you. At 700,000 euros to Garrett. Against all of you. I'm selling now. It's you bid here. Are you bidding, Laetitia? You are waiting. It's now. If you want to go, it's now. Otherwise, I'm selling to Garrett now at 700,000 euros. Last chance, Laetitia? It's a no. So it's a yes for you, Garrett. Congratulations. What's your paddle number? Can I have your paddle number, Garrett? Thank you. 948, 700,000 euros. Lot number 12, du buffet. Okay, it's written already. Thank you very much. Lot number 12. And for the L'Effrayé, not seen for the last 25 years, with a very rich surface, number 12, we can be here. Let's start at 650. At 650 we are. At 650. At 680. At 680 we are. At 700 now. At 700,000. 750. At 750 we are now with Paul here, still on the telephone bids. At 750. At 750. What do we do in London for that lot? French artists, only French bids? It's 750 here, with Paul here on my left at 750,000. Against all of you, the bid is here at 750,000. Sold, panel number 917, 750,000. Thank you very much. Number 13. 13, the Picasso. Great still life from Cubism to Neoclassicism in this very transitional period for Picasso, both from Crugier. Number 13, why not starting here at 700,000? We are at 700,000 now. We start at 700,000. À 700 000 nous sommes, à 700 000. At 700,000. What do we do above 700,000? At 750. At 750 I have now. At 750. At 750 we are. At 750 000. 750. Any advance at 750? We are now at 750. At 750. Yes, 780 now. At 780. Do you see anything? Thank you very much for checking anyway. At 780. We're at 780. What do we do at 780,000? Last chance at 780,000. Any advance? Okay. Antoine is speaking with his client, so we are at 780. 780, and it's not with you. And it's not in London. Yes? Checking. The piece is great. Do you need more information about the piece? At 780,000 we are. Antoine. Okay. At 750, this is the moment to go. Jussi is waiting for us. At 780. What do we do, Antoine? At 780, it's against you. At 780, if you want to go, it's now. Look at my gavel. He's going to... Yes or no? Yes, this is the last question. We are at 780,000. It's against you. The piece is here in Paris. I don't know where is your client. If he wants to come jump in the room, the piece is here in front of me. I'm happy to show him. At 780, but it's yes or no, and it's now. At 780,000, fair warning. At 780, Antoine, just tell me something. Even knock with your head. You need a second. Thank you very much for your patience in London. Sometimes it's taking more time than we would expect. But we have here someone who is translating, and it's taking a bit longer than we would like. So we are at 780. At 780. Please, Paul, I think we have waited. We are making people waiting too long now. At 780. He really asked me to wait. Huh? No, I'm not playing. It's for real. At 780, we pass. And we pass to lot number 14. The 14 has been withdrawn. So we move to lot number... Sorry? We take 730, 790. Okay, I'm really sorry, Lucy. I need to reopen for a second number 13. So I have 790,000 with Antoine on my left, and I think I'm going to take it at 790,000. It's your bid. It's a real bid. At 790,000, 790 000. L'enchère est avec vous. It's here on my left. I'm selling to you at 790,000. Sold. Paddle number 907.
Well done, Cécile.
Thank you for your patience. And now we move to lot number 15, because lot number 14 was withdrawn from the auction. And my colleague is going to bring the piece because it's a lovely albers that we absolutely wanted to show you again before it disappears in a new collection, number 15. Vibrant and powerful, very colorful albers from an Italian collection, number 15. And here, I can start the bidding at 150, 160, 170, 190. I have 190. 190 is for me. At 190. I love it so much, I take it at 190.
My bid at 200.
But I have 220 already for me.
220. 230 in London.
240, back to me at 240.
250 in London.
260, still with me in my book. Paul, be more quick. It's 260 here.
270 in London.
270 to 80.
One more, Hera.
280 is in the book here, still, to my absentee bidders at 280. Any advance somewhere? At 280. 290, 300, back to me at 300. Next bid is 320. We are at 300 still here. Any advance, you see?
I'm afraid we're out. It's back to you in Paris at 300.
Thank you very much. 300 is still here. So Antoine Paul, Avant-garde head of sales battle. 300,000. What do we do, gentlemen? Yes or no? This is my bid. Oh, but Pierre-Emmanuel is... Sorry? I take 310. 310 is taken. Is your bid at 310? Yes, 310. Pierre. 310 is here. 320 with P. Sorry? Yes or no? So is it still 310 or would you like 320? Still 310 with Antoine at 310. Finally, Pierre is out. Thank you. 310. Paul, are you back in the game? No? The bid is still with you here at 310. Any interest? Online bidders or London? You have any last hope to go back?
It's with you in Paris. We're out now. Thank you so much.
So it's still with you, Antoine, at 310. Last chance to go back at 310 here. I'm going to sell here at 310 to Antoine's bidder on telephone bids at 310,000 euros. Sold. 310. Paddle number 900. Lovely. Number 16. From an important Dutch collection. The Poliakov, toile jaune majeure, even if it's small, it could be majeur. Number 16. And let's start here at 100,000. At 100 we are. À 100,000 euros. At 100. What do we do above 100? At 100. Any advance at 100? At 110 on the online bidders, but I have 120 now. At 20, no, it's taken online bids on Christie's Live at 120. 130, 140. And 140. At 140, Elodie, would you like to come back? It's 140 against you at 140. Laetitia, I hear your voice. 150 is now with Laetitia, head of department at 150. À 150,000. 150 here. At 150. Elodie, would you like to come back? It's 150 here with Laetitia. No more bids on the Christie's Live. It's 150. And you see, is not with us for this lot. So it's 150 here with you, Laetitia. Elodie is out as well. So it's your bid, Laetitia, here at 150,000. Fair warning, I'm selling here on my left for 150,000. Last check. Sold. 150,000. Paddle number 934. 17, the Delaunay. On my left on the wall, because it's such an important piece. Such important Delaunay here on my left. A museum quality piece by Delaunay, 1916, was in the collection of Louis Carré. And for the Portuguese au Potiron, what do we do, Josie? I let you start. What would you like to do?
You go. 500,
okay.
550. Up, over to you. 550.
Okay,
Your
at 550. At 550. At 550 we are. At 550.
600 I have.
You have 600. Thank you very much. 600,000 avec UC. Through the screen in London at 600. At 600 we are. But I have 650 of the online bidder.
650 against us. Would you like 700? 700 is bid here in London. Thank you.
700 is taken in London against you, Leah. It's 700 with UC's bidder. 750 I have here with Leah on my left.
750 in the room then. Would you like 800?
I have 800 with the Christie's Lives, you see, with someone in Cyprus.
I also had 800, so just pause. We might get 850 here. 800 against us.
I have 850 with my colleague Léa.
I have 850 again, so we're going absolutely in parallel. We both have 850, but it's with you. You were first, not yours, Edmond. Would you like 900? 900 is bid with our bidder. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. 900, back to London at 900 against you, Léa. Or Fleur, if you want to come back. It's 900 here with Lucy. Léa seems to be out, but Fleur is speaking to her client, sorry. 900, the bid is in London with Lucy Pilcanen at 900. Léa. Léa, if you want to come back, this is your last chance to come back. The bid is here with you. You know what? I had 950 on Christie's Live exactly at the same moment.
So in 3 places.
And 3 places. Chyprus, London, Paris.
So 1 million, s'il vous plaît. At 1 million here in London.
You have 1 million in London, 1 million à Londres, at 1 million. Léa, would you like to continue? It's 1 million with you, it's in London. It's here, at 1 million. What do we do in Cyprus? At 1 million, with you in London, at 1 million. Léa, is it a no? It's a no in Paris. I wait for Cyprus and that is for you. At 1 million, I have. Cyprus is back at 1-1, you see.
Would you give me 1-2 here in London? 1 million 1 to the Cypriot bidder online?
Cypriot.
On Christie's Live? The next one would be
1-1.
1-2. Sans regret, you sure, Edmond? Just take your time. It's at 1-1 on Christie's Live. Bidding in France, in Cyprus, and here in London. Edmond, you're sure? You're definitely out. We're out here. Over to you, Cécile.
Thank you very much. So the bid is with you, with a Christie's Live bidder at 1,100,000 euros. Fleur, I see you looking at me. It's not for a bid, it's just to look at me. Thank you very much indeed. The bid is here in Cyprus for 1,100,000 euros. Sold. Paddle number 3054. And we move to lot number 18, the harp. The marble, a unique marble by harp. A version in brass is in the Peggy Guggenheim collection for this model. And here we can be here at 250, 280. At 280 we are. At 280 we are now. At 280. Any advance at 280,000. At 280. At 280 we are now. At 280. At 300 now. At 300 we are now. At 300. At 300. Any advance at 300,000 euros for the harp? À 300 000 nous sommes. At 300 000. This is the last chance to come in. Any advance on the telephones or in London? Do you see anything in London? I have nobody on Christie's Live. And I'm checking my telephone bidders on my left. At 300,000. Are you all set? I see Pauline on the telephones and Emily, who hasn't done anything since the beginning of this auction. So I wait for you, Emily. Are you sure? Alice, are you with us as well? So it's a last checking at 300,000 euros for lot number 18. Pass. 300,000. Let's move to lot number 19, the Matisse. The Visage. Fantastic brush and ink from April 1950. Very typical of the end of his life. For the very charming piece, we can be here at 300 as well. At 300 we are. At 300,000 and 20 and 50. Thank you. At 350 now. At 350 we are. At 350,000. Very charming works on paper at 350. We are at 350. Any advance above 350 now? 350 000 nous sommes. At 350 000. Do you have any interest in London? I don't see you shaking any hands. Thank you very much for checking. And Christie's Life is not with us. At 350 we are. So it's now if you want to go. Fleur, are you with us at this one? And in interest here, at 350 we are. At 350, last chance to go. At 350, at 350, at 360 now. At 360 we are. At 360 now, yes, at 360. At 360, at 360, if you want to go, it's now. At 360, the piece is not in the room, but it's on my screen, and you can see that and describe it again. At 360, are you sure? At 360,000, this is your last chance. At 360, What else do you need, Alice? At 360, what I can tell you, what would you need? Maybe Jussi can speak to your client as well. No? Any advice from London? The piece is in Paris, but I don't know. But I need a response now, Alice. So it's 370. At 370, I start to write the number down. At 370, I take 365. I take 365. Okay, 365. Any advance above 365? At 365. Are we all set at 365? This is your bid here at 365. What do we say at the back of the room? It's here at 365. At 365. 365 000. At 365 000, 370 now. At 370. At 370, we are now at 370. At 370 000. Emily, are you with us as well? It's 370. At 370, you are two, and you are two expecting something. But I expect you. So Emily is out now. Thank you very much. So it's with you, Alice, if you want to go. Would you like 375? At 370, this is your last chance. At 370, are you set? At 370, the last chance at 370,000. 370 000. Not number 20 now. The lamb. Please note that the estimate for this slot is 180,000 to 250,000 euros. The lamb, an extremely rare lamb, very primitivist, a tribute to Picasso, Demoiselle d'Avignon, of course, when you see the face of this lady. And for the lamb, I propose you to start here at 100, 110, and 20, 130, 150. At 150, you are 160, you are 170. 180 is here. And 180 with Paul now. At 180 with Paul. Laetitia, I see you hesitating. Sir, would you like to come back? Maybe I have interest in the room, you see. I have here with Paul on telephone. Would you like to come in, sir? No, he's here. Yes? Sorry, 190? 190 000, 190 sure, of course, with Laetitia. Back to Laetitia here on my left at 190 000. 190 Paul. Paul is not anymore with us, so it should be Laetitia here on my left at 190 000. 200,000 with you, Pauline, new place. At 200,000 to my Belgian colleague at 200,000 euros. 210 now, it's taken with you at 210. 210 000. At 210. At 210, still with Laetitia at 210. Pauline, what do we do now? At 210 here. At 210. To 20. Back to a Belgian colleague and maybe Belgian client, I don't know, but 220 with you, Pauline, at 220. At 220, Laetitia, okay, so it's still with you, Pauline, at 220,000, still in Paris, in the room, on telephone bids with Pauline here, at 220,000 euros. 220 000, paddle number 914. Number 21, the Bonnard. The piece is in the room exhibited. Yes, it's here, of course. And for this very nice Bonnard, an homage to his wife from 1942, very few after her death, commissioned by Louis Carré, number 21. I can offer you here to start at, let's start at 250, 280. At 280 we are, at 280. We can go at 280. At 280 we are now at 280.
Bidding in London.
You have 300 in London, I have 320 now.
And bidding.
350 is with you, you see in London, now at 350. 350 000, the bid is in London with UC Pilcanen at 350. What do we do in Paris? The bid is here with UC. No bids on Christie's Live, it's here with you. Nobody on the telephone bids. Are you all set? So the bid is with UC. I'm selling to UC against all of you at 350 000. It's for you, you see, at 350,000 euros. Sold to you. Merci beaucoup.
Perfect. Paddle 8013, Giovanna Bertazzoni. Thank you.
8013. Thanks, Giovanna. Lot number 22, the Buren, from an important European collection. Paid in 97, bought 1973. Never on the market, of course, again. And for this one, I can open it at 100. At 100 for the Buren, at 100,000 euro. We are at 110 and 20. 120 we are now at 120. 130, 140, 150 now. At 150 we are for the Buren, at 150. Any advance at 150. À 150 000 nous sommes, at 150. Last chance at 150,000. At 150 000. Are you all set? At 150,000. We pass, and we pass to lot number 23. It's going to be bring the room. Thank you very much for the very rare Gildebart. A great example of abstract paintings by the Dutch school. Very nice piece, super on the market, extensively exhibited over the century. Lot number 23. And why not we started at 80,000, at 82, 85. At 85 we are now, at 1995. 95 we are now at 95. At 95 we are. At 95. 95 000. 100,000 is with you, Pauline. At 100 000. 100,000 with Pauline's bidder. At 100 000. At 100,000. At 100, what do we do? 110. 110 is taken with Antoine at 110. We have 110 and I have one back to you at 120, Pauline. Still with Pauline here on my left at 120. At 120, 130, still with Antoine. Any interest in London, do you see?
Not on this. Next lot we're waiting for.
Thank you. 140, back to Pauline now, at 140. At 140. At 150 now. Back to you, Antoine, at 150. Toujours avec vous ici à 150 000. At 150. What do we do in Belgium? Or at least with you, Pauline. At 150. It's here. 160. Thanks to you. 160. Back to Pauline at 160. At 160. So what do we do, Antoine? If you want to go, it's now. I need 170 with you now. At 170. Still with you at 170. At 170. At 170, Pauline, what do you say? It's 170 here. At 170, you need to buy something tonight, Pauline. And 170, and 170, it needs to help you. At 170, it's here. I'm selling now to Antoine at 170,000 euros. Paddle number 943, 170 000. Number 24, the Opolka, conceived 1965. Great example in pristine condition. Not number 24, the piece is not in here, but it's here on my screen. Well, here, difficult to see, but it's here. And for that one, I propose you to start here at 180. We are at 180, 190, 200, 220 and 40. 240 we are now at 240. 260 with Annika now.
I have 3 hands up here in London. 4 hands up. Who's going to give me 280?
It's with you at 260, Annika, for the moment. At 260.
280 is bid.
280 I have with you now. At 280 in London now. With you see at 280.
300 in London.
But I have 300 already with Annika. Excuse me. 300 here. In Paris at 300.
320 new place.
Of course. Thank you very much. 320 back to you. You see at 320. 340. Still with Annika at 340 now. No, I have already with Annika at 340. At 340.
360.
Of course, I take 360 in London with you see at 360. 380 with Laetitia now, new place in Paris at 380. And I have 400 still with us in Paris, but with Annika. It's a woman's fight today at 400,000.
I have it already. 420 will be next.
It's 400 still with you, Laetitia, at 400,000.
420,
Sorry?
Cécile. 420 with me.
I'm sorry, but you see us 420 already. But 450 with you, Annika.
Would one of you give me 480? I have 3 bidders here still. with Annika in Paris at 450,000. Which of you would like to give me 480? Herad, are you coming in? Anna or Maggie? 450 against us.
So 450 is still with my American lady in Paris at 450. At 450, Laetitia, are you still with us? Laetitia is out, so I have Annika. What else do you see in London?
It looks like our three bidders are also out. Herad?
Okay.
Anna, Maggie? You're definitely out. Last chance. It's with Annika then.
Thank
with
you.
Cecile's bidder. One moment. Are we sure we're out? Give me a signal. If you're in, it's your last chance here in London. Otherwise, we pass back to Paris. Over to you in France.
Thank you very much. Sold to pattern number 906 for 450,000 euros.
Thank you, Cecile.
Thank you. 25, the Masson, a rare Masson from the Surrealist period, from Galerie Simon. 25, and we can be here at 160, 170, 180 now. At 180 for the Masson, at 180, at 200, at 220 now, at 220, at 220 000 nous sommes, at 220. Any advance at 220,000 euros. At 220 for the Masson here, at 220,000. Fair warning, at 220. Are you all set for 220,000? Pass. Lot number 26, the Brancusi. A great photo by the artist of one of his major pieces, Mademoiselle Pogani. 2. And for the 26, I can open here the bids at 20,000, and 22, 25. At 25, 28 now. I have 28. At 28 we are. 28,000, of course. 28. And 30, and 32 now. And 32,000. At 32 000 nous sommes. At 32,000 euros. 35,000, 38. It's against you, Garrett, now. At 38. 38 000 nous sommes. At 38,000. At 38. 40,000 is back to you, Garrett. Of course, at 40,000. Garrett's bid here. Are you with us, Elodie? At 40,000 is with Garrett. At 40,000. À 40 000, l'enchère avec vous, Garrett, at 40,000. Any advance at 40,000? Elodie, are you with us? I'm going to sell at 40,000 euros. Against all of you, it's here at 40,000. Sold 40,000. Pattern number 901, 40 000. Merci. We move to lot number 27, the harp. Tête. Assemblage de bois brought from Art Estate 20 years ago. And we can be here at 250,000. At 250 we are. At 250. At 250 we are at 250. 280. At 280. At 280,000. At 280 000. At 280. At 280,000 we are now. Do you see anything in London you see? You are not with us on that lot. Pierre-Emmanuel, are you with someone on the telephone? Or Antoine? At 280,000, Garrett, I see you hesitating. Or you? Elodie, you are waiting for the next photo, right? We are at 280 now. At 280. Are you all set, PE? Is it okay? At 280,000, fair warning, at 280. Is it your license? Just tell me something. You're not with me, Antoine. You're not with me, Pierre. You don't say no, so as long as you don't say no, I look at you. Nous sommes à 280 000. It's a moment to go if you want to come, Pierre. It's 280 against you at 280. Fair warning.
Sorry? Yeah.
Thank you for your patience in London. We are pretty done. It's 280. At 280, Pierre, I don't know if you are looking. Are you on this lot? You are not. You are not? I was waiting for nothing. Thank you very much indeed. 280,000, we pass. And we pass on number 28, the Brancusi. So I wait for you, Elodie, now on the 28, an iconic view of the artist studio by himself. The Vue d'Atelier, 1925, and now we can open it at 25,000. At 25 we are, 25, 28, and 28, and 30,000. 31,000 now. 32,000, 32 000, at 32,000. Garrett, are you with me? At 32,000, 35 I have. At 35 with Garrett now. At 35 it's against you. 38. Still with you, Elodie at 38. 38 it's here. And 40,000 back to Garrett at 40,000. At 40,000. At 45 now. We're at 45 against you, Garrett. It's here with Elodie at 45. And I have 50,000 with you. Back to Garrett, the Swiss bidder at 50,000. Well, Swiss colleague. 55. Back to Elodie at 55. At 55. At 55,000. At 55, Garrett, what do we do at 55? Garrett is out, so it's your bid, Elodie, at 55,000 euros, unless someone says anything else. At 55,000, there's nobody on Christie's Live. Nothing seems to happen in London, so it's going to be for you at 55,000 euros. Last chance to come back, Garrett? Yes? Is it a definitive no? Yeah, you are thinking now, finally. But it's a no. Sold. Panel number 949 for 55,000. Thank you very much. Panel and lot number 29, the Le Corbusier Colorful Collage by Le Corbusier, 29. And we're now starting here at 50,000. At 50,000 we are, at 50,000. At 50,000 for Le Corbusier. At 50, 55, and 60 now. 65 if you want. 68 I have now. At 68. It's 68 here. 70,000 it's your bid, Annika. At 70,000. At 70,000 now it's on my left. It's not here anymore. It's here at 70,000. At 70,000. At 70,000, any advance, nothing in London. Thank you for checking, you see. It's with you here. Annika's bidder at 70,000 euros. 70,000 au numéro 911. Thank you. Number 30. The mirror. Okay. Okay, I need to write it down. Thank you. So just checking something for a minute. And I have some interest on this mirror, a charming gem from 1927. And for the mirror, I can propose you to start the bidding here at 180,000, 190, 200. I have different bids before the auction now. I am at 200. And even 210 now. At 210 I am.
250 here in London.
You have 250. Lovely. Thank you so much. It's 250 in London. I'm out on my two bidders. It's with you now at 250.
260 new place.
And you have 260 on a new place. 260, it's your bid now at 260. At 260, any advance in Paris? This is a London bid now at 260 for this lot. At 260, are you all set? Christie's Live. Nobody with us here tonight. At 260, the bid is in London with UC. Do you have many bidders, UC?
I have two bidders, but Olivier has it at the moment at 260 against Giovanna Bertazzoni.
Okay. So are you all
Giovanna,
set?
are you out? And Giovanna is out. So 260 is our final bid here in London. Back to you in Paris at 260 with Olivier.
Thank you very much. I think it's going to be for you in London at 260. I'm saying then to your bidder in London at 260,000 euros. So, paddle number is?
Perfect, thank you. 8010, 8010. Thank you so much, Cécile.
8010. And now lot number 31 to conclude the Paris Avant-garde sale, the 31 by Max Ernst. So for this extremely decorative piece by Ernst on the grattage technique, I can propose you now for the last Paris lot to start at 100,000. We start at 100,000 now. At 100,000 we are. At 1,000 and 110 now. At 110 and 20. At 120. At 120 we are now. At 130, 140 we are. At 140 it's against you, Elodie. At 140. At 140 now we are. At 140,000. At 140. 150 is with you, Annika. Back to Annika's bidder at 150. Maybe it's a new bidder, but it's still Annika. At 150,000, at 150. At 150, what do we do, Elodie? At 150, still with Annika. Elodie's out. Antoine, you're not with me. The bid is here. Any interest above 150? Alice, are you with me, Alice? You're speaking to someone? No, but not to me. Thank you very much. So this is Annika's bidder on my left. At 150,000 euros, here, 150,000 euros, I'm selling the last lot of the avant-garde sale but not the last lot of the evening. It's your lot, Annika, for 150,000. Sold to paddle number 908, 150,000. Thank you very much for all your bids. And what a great beginning for the evening. So you see, it's your turn next.
Thank you. I'll be taking the sale in 25 minutes here in London. A break of 25 minutes. We'll start at 7 o'clock London time, 8 o'clock for our colleagues on the continent. Welcome back.
Yes, and I will be relaying bids from Paris, starting at 8, so stay with us. Before then, we have some highlights of the sale to show you online, so you can look at the video. Thank you. See you later.
I believe that art of the future is art without objects. It's just pure transmission of energy between the viewer and artist.
This was a unique opportunity to take the most legendary artists working in this medium and capture them in such a way that they are translatable forever.
If you're a collector, you're trying to find works that break new ground. We here at Christie's believe that this is that. And it will be the first time that a mixed reality artwork is sold at auction.
There was always a question what you buy when you buy performance. You buy the video or you buy the additional photographs. Here, you actually can have the artist's presence in your collection.
The first thing that we had to figure out was you had to feel that you were in the room with Marina, not a document of Marina. So the purest expression of artistic intent can happen.
I really want viewer to be with me in the space and here and now. The life is dealing with what is going to stay after I'm not there anymore. And I can face myself. And that's a frightening experience. I really like you facing your own ghost. There is always this great idea of immortality. Once you die, the work will never die because the work of art can continue. In performance, the piece is only in the memory of the audience and nowhere else. Here, I am kept forever.
This is David Hockney's portrait of Sir David Webster from 1971. It is a great theatrical portrait of the man who was the general administrator of the Royal Opera House for some 25 years. He was the man who oversaw the Royal Opera House's expansion to become the great institution that we know and love today. Hockney painted this at a moment which was his key naturalistic phase. We know well the way that he captures water in a swimming pool. Well, here in this painting, he's capturing glass and transparency as light flows through glass. He's capturing the way that light falls on a piece of cloth as it sits against a leg. He's capturing the sense of weight in a chair. This freely suspended chair carries the weight of the body of a man, which makes it feel tactile and real. It's like you're sitting there in the room with him. So it's a real feat of painterly skill. What I love about this painting is that you get the sense of Hockney as a young man in 1971, painting a portrait of a grand figure for the Royal Opera House with his characteristic irreverence. He paints the tulips with almost equal attention and detail and brilliance of colour as he does the figure of Sir David Webster. You have a gentleman who is clearly of the older generation, but he's given him a 1970s pop of colour, a pocket scarf in cerulean blue, a blue-grey eye, the touches of warmth to the cheek, the drape of the arm that's made up of greens and blues and browns. It is a painting that dances. It has a background that is not a static field of colour. It has light and dark and shade. It's a dynamic backdrop. Only Hockney really knows how to use colour in this way, and it's done to splendid effect in this portrait. Of course, David Hockney has this wonderful relationship with opera. He is known to drive down the Pacific Coast Highway listening to Wagner at full tilt. From 1975 until 1992, he was heavily involved in designing theatre sets and stagings of various operas from Wagner to Strauss. You see the influence of that theatricality in this painting.
Through a quivering screen of trees, an isolated structure lies dormant. Bathed in saturated, otherworldly light, it glows like a beacon in the darkness, cast adrift amid tangled layers of texture and color. Thick impasto gives way to ethereal, hazy passages of paint, luminous hues, and blue sky above. A moment of clarity within a clouded daydream. Painted in 1993, Boiler House is a masterpiece from Peter Doig's seminal series of concrete cabins. This extraordinary sequence of 9 works was inspired by Le Corbusier's abandoned Unité d'Habitation in Briey-en-Forêt in northern France. Built after the Second World War, it was a modernist fantasy left to ruin, a utopian dream of democratic living lost to the mercy of nature. Gleaming through the undergrowth, the scene ingrained itself in the artist's memory. Lonely, neglected cabins had always fascinated Doig. Here, the boiler house shifts in and out of focus, like a half-forgotten reverie. Its angular lines are warped and buckled by the surrounding foliage. Its windows meet our gaze like eyes. Doig painted his concrete cabins back in London, using his own photographs and video footage. He wanted to recreate the feeling of distance he'd experienced at Briey, of grasping at a vision that refuses to resolve. I was trying to depict the movement of an eye, he explained. Not to paint a still. The eye never sees a still. Art historical echoes flicker in the shadows, from Cézanne and Munch to Mondrian and Richter. Paint spatters, drifts and coalesces, bordering on abstraction. It is a picture of how it feels to look through and to look back, where concrete reality fades to an illusion, a portrait of memory itself.
I believe that art of the future is art without objects. It's just pure transmission of energy between the viewer and artist.
This was a unique opportunity to take the most legendary artists working in this medium and capture them in such a way that they are translatable forever.
If you're a collector, you're trying to find works that break new ground. We here at Christie's believe that this is that. And it will be the first time that a mixed reality artwork is sold at auction.
There was always a question what you buy when you buy performance. You buy the video or you buy the edition of photographs. Here, you actually can have the artist's presence in your collection.
The first thing that we had to figure out was you had to feel that you were in the room with Marina, not a document of Marina. So the purest expression of artistic intent can happen.
I really want viewer to be with me in the space and here and now. The life is dealing with what is going to stay after I'm not there anymore. And I can face myself. And that's a frightening experience. I really like you facing your own ghost. There is always this great idea of immortality. Once you die, the work will never die because the work of art can continue. In performance, the piece is only in the memory of the audience and nowhere else. Here, I am kept forever.
Years of work go into putting together a show like this, and these are the finishing touches. As we walk around, can you tell me what the highlights of the sale are?
It is this fantastic David Hockney from 1971 being sold on behalf of the Royal Opera House to benefit their artists and their future. This is from the sweet spot of his painting. He's captured here David Webster, who was this fantastic visionary figure for the Royal Opera House.
The bouquet and the sitter makes the sitter even more powerful. To me, it's a double portrait. I find this incredibly meaningful, that it's coming from the Opera House and it's benefiting the Opera House. The sale is really crucial. And this one is the Basquiat.
So this work on paper actually is one of the only surviving works on paper that discusses Britain and Basquiat's time here. You see him referring to BBC One, there's a cup of tea, and he's actually really engaging with the history of British colonialism.
So I can see the British West Indies.
British West Indies, sugar. This is a symbol of African pride and empowerment. So the drawing is not just this dark chapter in our history, it's about empowerment and strength and challenge to the establishment. It's a very, very special thing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the great rooms here at Christie's in London. I'm joined, of course, in Paris by our auctioneer there, Cécile Verdier. Bonsoir, Cécile.
Bonsoir, Lucie. Here we are again.
Nice to see you. Welcome back. And before we begin the London sale, I will, as ever, ask Nicholas to run through the sale room notices for tonight's sale. So, Nick, could you just give us the pertinent information about tonight's lots and any withdrawn objects there might be? Over to you.
Yes, I will. Thank you, Yussi. So tonight's notices. Please remember that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bid price plus the buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. The auctioneer may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve, either by placing consecutive bids or by placing bids in response to other bidders. In addition to those lots marked in the catalogue with the relevant symbols, lots 101, 107, 110, 119 and 121 have a guarantee fully or partially financed by a third party who may be bidding on the lot and may receive a financing fee from Christie's. Please see the conditions of sale for further information. Lots 112 and 116 have been withdrawn from tonight's sale, and information regarding premium rates and conditions of sale are available at the client service desk or on christies.com. Yussi, back to you.
Thank you so much, Nick. So without any further ado, Cécile, get ready.
I am.
We're about to move to lot 101, Daniel Richter's important Tarifa painting. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Richter, lot 101, Tarifa, acquired by the present owner from Victoria Miro, most recently shown at the Great Whitechapel Show, Radical Figures, paintings in the new millennium. Great thing. So where are we going to open this? I've got plenty of interest. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 telephone bidders. I've got 2 commission bids, and I'm going to open this at £400,000, 400,000, 450. Give me 500. 500 is yours at £500,000. Looking for 550 at 500,000. 550 I have, 600 I have, 650 I have. There we go, at 650 for the Richter, at £650,000. Christian, you're out. I took it just ahead, the shout from Tessa. I'm sorry, you guys, I took it here at 700,000 for the Richter. At £700,000 is bid here. Tessa has it 750. Stephanie has it at 750. Yours it is, Stephanie. Not now. It's back to Tessa at 800. Come in Paris at 800 against you in France. 800,000 here in London. 3 places. With Tessa. Not yours, UK. Stephanie, do you want one more? At 800,000 for the Tarifa picture of 2001. Great thing. Here it is at 800,000.
I have a bid.
Lovely. 850 in Paris.
Thank you.
Cecile, your bidder at 850,000 against the 3 bedders here in London and against John Christie's Live. Come in if you'd like to. I see you hovering there. Do come in at 850,000 for the Tarifa by Richter. 900,000. Back to Tessa Lord.
I'm checking.
900,000 is here against you both on my
What
right.
do we do?
Tessa has it at the moment. At 900,000.
What do we do in Paris? Give me 1 minute, please.
At 900,000 here in London. Pausing for our French bidder.
900?
At 900,000 against you both here on the right as well.
Yes. Are you coming back? Thank you for your patience. A second. Yes or no?
Wait. At 900,000, still with Tessa. At 900,000.
It's the moment to go.
Here it is then, the gavel's up. At 900,000.
It's going to sell. Are you tell me yes or no? Yes, but
You get.
sorry,
You
she's
guys out. Stephanie, are you out as well? Tessa has it then at 900,000.
Yes. It's going to sell. Are you with us or no?
Stephanie is out. All done in Paris.
She is still speaking with the client, I'm afraid. There's
Very
a lot
good.
of translation.
No problem at all.
Alice-
900,000, 950 could take it. Otherwise, I'm selling the
can you ask
Richter
her?
here in London at 900,000 pounds.
Would you take 920?
Yes,
You
we've
see?
come a long way. 920, 950
Thank
would
you.
be next, please. 920 with Cecile's bidder. Come a long way. 950 is bid here in London. Tessa goes on. 980 would be next, please. We'll split the
950.
bids. 950 I have for the Tarifa of 2001.
Would you like 980?
At 950,000, pausing then for our French bidder. 980 could take it. Are you bidding, sir? In the sale room? Not this one? So it's against you all. Here it is with Tessa.
Yes.
Not yours in France. You
Yes,
your
please.
chance maybe.
It's going to
And
sell.
Stephanie, last chance at 950.
This is last chance, he said.
Fair warning.
Yes, hold on 1 second. It's against you, 950. Yes? She's making a last checking. It seems to be that we will have to be a bid in a second.
950,000. It is still here in the great room.
Tell us.
Christie's in London.
950?
Not yours on the Champs-Élysées. Are
Do
you
we
all
leave
done?
it? Please tell us yes or no. It's selling now.
950.
He would
All
like
done
to sell.
At 950. Keith, any more there?
Yes.
All done. Last chance. The
Okay.
Gavel's up.
Tell me no, but tell me something. No. Thank you very much for your patience. It's for you, you see. Excuse us.
Are you absolutely sure?
We are. It's for you. Excuse
And you
us.
gay, Stephanie, you're both out. Thank you for your bidding. Here it is then. Tessa Lord has it. The first lot of this evening's sale here in London at £950,000. Sold to you. 803 is the number. Thank you to all of the underbidders. Thank you so much. So we move to lot 102. The Stephen Shearer brother, one of the series of 3 important paintings of 2005. Shearer, who represented Canada at the Biennale in 2011. And we opened this at 80, 85, 90, 95 already. And 95,000 against you in the front row here. At 95,000 for brother. At 95, looking for 100 from one of you. At 95,000. 95,000, pausing then. 100,000, Yuge has it. Not yours up front. 100 is the lady's bid. Would you like 110? Yes, no? Here it is at 100,000. Cecile, any activity in Paris? Not for this one?
Not for this one.
So here it is in London. Back to the great room at 100,000. Keith, last chance. Yuge has it at £100,000. Sold. 829. 100,000, the Shearer. So we move to the Titus Kafar, Fidelity. So here it is, Fidelity, first shown at Friedman Bender in New York in 2011. Large, impressive painting, and I have plenty of telephone interest here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So who's going to open this? 85, 90, 95. Would you like this in Paris? 95,000. Who'd like 100? 100 I have with Andre. Andre, 110.
Would you like to come?
110, 120. 130. New place at 130 with Giovanna. 150. Thank you, Stephanie, at 150. That may break the tussle here at 150. Andre's out. It did. It worked. 160, but not with Giovanna. Giovanna has it at 160. Woman of Iron. 200,000 is bid at 200,000. Who'll give me 220? Cecile, would you like to come in? 200 I have. 220 will be next.
I'm waiting for Paul.
Paul, come in at 200,000 against your bidder, and Giovanna against yours as well. And you're out. Stephanie has it then at 200,000. Fidelity of 2010 is selling here. All done. Yours it is, said Stephanie, at £200,000. Sold. 820 is the paddle number at 200,000. Thank you so much. And we move to the Marina Abramovich, The Life.
I believe that art of the future is art without objects. It's just pure transmission of energy between the viewer and artist.
The first thing that we had to figure out was you had to feel that you were in the room with Marina, not a document of Marina. So the purest expression of artistic intent can happen.
I really want viewer to be with me in the space and here and now. The life is dealing with what is going to stay after I'm not there anymore.
So here it is, the remarkable Life, piece by Marina Abramovich. First shown at the Serpentine Gallery last year in 2019. And the very first time a mixed reality piece has been sold on the open market at auction, a first for Christie's. A great moment for us. So where will we open the Abramovich? Where would you like to open this? Catherine, would you like to come in here at, say, 160, 180? Would you like 200? 200,000 is with you. 200,000 opens the bidding at 200,000. At 200,000, the Abramovich is here. At 200,000, 220 is bid. 220, would you like 240? 230 I'll take. 230,000 and selling. Nick, would you like 240? I'll take it. Not yours then. Here it is. Back to Catherine at 230,000 for the Abramovich. At £230,000. Against you on Christie's Live. Here it is. The selling bid at the moment at 230,000. And selling, fair warning, at 230,000. Giovanna, 2 mobiles. Keith as well, 2 mobiles behind. You coming in for the Abramovich at 230,000. The paddle is up here. Catherine is keen that I knock it down at 230,000. Tessa, are you coming back in for the Abramovich at 230,000 then? And Cecile, just checking? You definitely
I'm just checking. Thank you.
You're out
Nothing
then.
here.
Any more in the sale room? Against you on Christie's Live. Here it is. Catherine has it. Nick, do you want to come back in? You sure? At 230. Sold. 849 is the number at 230,000. The Abramovich there at 230. So we move to 105. Men's Health by Eddie Martinez. Purchased by the present owner for Mitchell, Innes and Nash in New York. The 2015 work. And once again, I have many, many offers here. Commission bids and telephones. So do jump in, ladies and gentlemen. The Eddie Martinez, Men's Health. And we'll open this at 140, 160, 180. I have 200 at 200,000 with the absentee. 200,000 is a buying bid. 220, 240 I have. At 240,000. Try 260. 260, 280 with me. At 280,000. Try 300, somebody. At 280. At 280. Try 300. 280 is my bid. And selling to the commission at 280. One more. Dick, would you like this one?
No?
280 then. Pausing on my left. About to trigger? Perhaps not. At 280, here it is. With my commission bidder, 280,000 is the bid for the Martinez. 280. Fair warning. Last chance to all of you. selling at 280. Not yours on Christie's Live. Would you like to come back in? 300 could take it at 280. Tessa. 280,000. Tessa's asking me to wait. Of course I will. At 280. And Cecile, you're out in Paris at 280.
Thank you, not on that one.
Thank you for the clarity. At 280 then, here it is. Tessa, not yours, at 280,000. The gavel's up, and I'm selling the Martinez at £280,000. Just checking here. All done. Sold at 280. And that is to absentee bidder 1004. Thank you for that, Nick. 280,000 for the Martinez Men's Health. So we move to lot 106, which is the Alan Davey, Oh to be a Serpent, That I Might Love You Longer, the early 1960s work. Great thing. Last shown in public in 1967, ladies and gentlemen. Where should we open this? 35, 40, 45,000 already. At 45,000, 50 in the back row. At 50,000, the gentleman's bid here live in the sale room in London. At 50,000, thank you, sir. At 50,000, thank you for joining us. Here it is, gentleman's bid at 50. 55. Sir? 55 I have. I'm going to take it here, 60,000. Against you online, at 60,000 I have. Here in the sale room. 65 will be next, one of you. 60 is with you. 65. Back to Nick. Nick Orchard's had it at 65,000. 65. Would you like to come back in on Christie's Live? Jump back in at 65. 70 I've taken in the sale room at 70,000. Gentlemen, open the bidding, comes back in at 70. Against you both and against you on Christie's Live. Here it is. You have it, sir. I'd like 5 from one of you. 70 I have. We're going in 5s. Great thing. There it is at 75,000. Sorry, Nick, but here it is at 75. 80, sir. Important picture. Says, I can't really, so I didn't take it here. I didn't take it from him, so I think it would be unfair of me. Would you like 80? Are you sure?
Any interest around?
You've come to the sale room. It's yours at 78. Gentleman's bid in the sale room at 78. 80 is here. I did my best, sir. At 82 is bid. Nick, I'll come back in and split the bid if you'd like 85. 85 I have here. 88 either of you. 85 I have. 88 is bid. The important David, 88. 90 is bid. Don't let it go, sir. 100,000, that's the spirit. Has that knocked you out, Andre? 100,000 I have. Gentleman's bid at the back of the sale room for the 67 picture. It's a good thing. Here it is. I'm selling it. I'm not selling it yet. 110. Don't give up, sir. Don't let him have it. No bidders regret tomorrow. You sure you're done? You let him have it. And Nick, you're out as well. Just check. At 110,000, not yours in Paris. Here it is, and not yours on Christie's Live. The 1960s, Alan Davey. Here it is, at 110, 115,000. It's a good thing, don't let it go. Give me 120. 120. There it is, and you're out now. Thank you for the extra bid. I won't come back to you. At 120 is here. Give me a signal. It's all done then. Here it is at 120,000. Andre, you have it. 810 is the number. Thank you for the underbid, sir. Spirited bidding. What was the paddle number again? Sorry? 810. 810 was the paddle. Thank you so much. Lot number 107 is the Frank Auerbach. Thank you very much for being brought in here. Thank you, team. Thank you. This is the JYM, Juliet Yardley Mills, in the studio. Wonderful surface, great early date, painted in 1964. Fabulous picture. Top piece. Here we go at 500, 550, 600, looking for 650. 650 I have. At 650, 700. 750 I have. 800 I have. Andre has it. At 800,000, the Arbach. At 800,000, looking to the room now. At 800,000. Anybody else coming in?
No.
At 800,000 with Andre's bidder. Andre has it. At 800. Sumiko, you coming back in? And you're definitely out, Catherine? 800 is the bid. Here it is then. The Arbach, lot 107 at £800,000. Sold at 800, 866. Thank you very much, gentlemen. So we move to lot 108, which is the remarkable David Hockney, the portrait of Sir David Webster. Here it is, showing in the sale room on my left, Hockney's portrait of Sir David Webster, magnificent painting, sold to benefit the Royal Opera House, one of England's great cultural institutions. Here it is, showing in the sale room. And where shall we open the bidding for this important 1971 painting? And I can open this at 8.5 million, 8,500,000, 8,500,000, 8,500,000. 1 moment.
Interest?
At 8,500,000. 5. At 8,500,000. At 8,500,000 and the Hockney. At 8,500,000. At 8,500,000. 9 million is the bid here. At 9 million. At 9 million. 9,500,000. 10 million now. 10,500,000 with you. At 10,500,000 for the Hockney. At 10,500,000 and selling. 11 million is bid. At 11 million. You coming in, sir? At 11 million, not yours in the back row. Here it is with Catherine. At 11 million. 11 million is the bid. At 11 million. Looking for 11.5. Not yours. At 11 million, then back to Catherine. And against you on Christie's Live. Cecile, would you like to come in?
I would love to.
Ah. And it's 11 against you at the moment. Give me 11.5. It could be yours in France. At 11 million is here. Holding. At 11 million against you at the back of the sale room here. 11 million, not yours, Christian. 11.5 could take it. Otherwise, I'm selling the wonderful Hockney to Catherine's bidder, the 1971 painting. Here it is, the Royal Opera House Hockney selling at £11 million here at Christie's. All done then, last chance. Sold to you, 842 is the number. Thank you so much, at 11 million. The next lot is lot 109. The Alex Katz, Bettina and Marina, which is, of course, Marina Abramovich, shown at the Alex Katz exhibition held at the National Portrait Gallery here in London in 2010. And where do we open this? 250, 280, 300 already, 320 already, at £320,000. Looking to you in France at 320. Against you now at 320. Christian, are you coming in? 320, 350 is yours at £350,000 now. 350 at 350,000 with Christian Albu. Not yours, Keith, selling here. Are we all done? Cecile? At 350,000, Christian Albu selling then the Cats at £350,000. Sold 872 at 350. Well done, thank you so much. And then we move to lot 110, ladies and gentlemen, the extraordinary Peter Doig Boiler House. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, lot 110, the Peter Doig, showing here in the sale room on the angle, magnificent painting from the Boiler House series of 1993, shown at the Tate Britain exhibition. Here it is. Fabulous, fabulous painting. Where should we open this? 10,500,000, 10,500,000, 10,800,000, 11 million. At 11 million, 11,200,000 is bid. 11,200,000 at 11,200,000, 11,500,000. 11,500,000 for the Doig. 11,800,000 for the Doig. And selling at 11,800,000. Not yours in Paris. Against you online. Tessa has it at the moment at 11,800,000. Here it is at 11,800,000. 11,800,000 for the Peter Doig at 11,800,000. Would you like 12? 11,800,000. Tessa has it. You coming in, sir? Not yours then, at 11,800,000. At 11,800,000. Looking to the phones. Tessa has it at the moment. The Doig. At 11,800,000.
Alice?
11,900,000 I'll take, of course. 11,900,000. Cecile, would you like to come in? 11,900,000 I have in a new place.
I tried.
The Doig is at 11,900,000. Not yours in France. Come back in if you'd like it. 11,900,000. Tessa? 12 could take it. And you're out? Thank you for the bid. Here it is then with Catherine. Andre? Not this one. Here it is then at 11,900,000. Catherine Arnold has it once again. Here it is, Catherine, at 11,900,000. Sold to you. 835 is the number. Well done, 835. The Doig at 11,900,000. So we move to the exquisite Freud being brought in here. Thank you so much. Fabulous early drawing this. The interior with Al of March 1945, when Freud was only 22 years of age. Like Picasso, a great draftsman at a very, very early age. So where should we open this? At 600,000, 650,000, not yours in France. At 650,000. At 650,000, 700,000 now. At 700,000. At 700,000, Nick, are you coming in? 750 now. At 750,000. 750,000. Andre, would you like 800? 750, not yours here. At 750,000. One more. I have it ahead of you, I'm afraid, with Sumiko's bidder at 800,000. Would you like 850? 800,000 I have then, with Sumiko looking back to the room at 800,000. Anybody in Paris for the Freud?
I'm afraid not that time.
Not yours this time, at 800,000. Sumiko has it. The beautiful Freud at 800,000, the 1945 drawing. You sure you're out here? All done. Last chance. Catherine? Fair warning. 824 is the number at 800,000. Thank you so much. As Nick mentioned, lot 112 is withdrawn, so we move swiftly to the Baselitz 113. The magnificent 1977 picture, broadly exhibited previously in the Krex collection, as several pictures that are now to follow were. And I can start the bidding for lot 113 at 700,000, 750 for the Baselitz. At 750,000, 800,000 now. At 800,000 pounds. 800,000, looking for 850. At 800,000.
Alice?
Would you like to come in? Not yours, Alice. At 800,000, 850 could take it.
I have a bid.
850
yes,
is yours. Alice has it then in Paris at 850,000. Herat, would you like 900? Yours it is in France at 850,000. You coming in, Christian? 850 is the bid. With Cecile at 850,000. Yes? 900,000 is bid with Herat Sean here in London. With our German bidder at 900,000.
I have 950.
Perfect, at 950. Give me 1 million, Herat. 1 million pounds in London.
1 million, Alice.
At 1 million pounds for the 1977 Baselitz. At 1 million.
Would you take 1,050,000?
And 50.
Thank you very much.
$1,100,000.
Alice.
1,000,001. Welcome, Connor. At 1,100,000.
1,150?
And 50. 1,150,000 back to Cécile Verdier in Paris. 1,200,000 I have at 1,200,000 for the Baselitz here in London.
Give me a minute.
1,200,000.
Alice, what do we do here? It's 1,200,000 in London.
1,200,000 is my bid.
1,250?
And 50, of course, at 1,250,000 for the 77 Baselitz. 1,300,000, good picture, at 1,300,000. At 1,300,000. Here it is at 1,300,000. Christian,
Alice.
coming back in? 1,300,000 I have.
Alice.
1,300,000 and selling against you, Alice.
Alice. I have 1,350.
And 50, Herod, you heard it. $1,400,000.
1-4 against. So we share 50? Do we say 50, Alice? Thank you. 1,450, you see.
It's as if you were in the room here. 1,450,000. And you're out, Herod. I'm sorry, you've come a long way. At 1,450,000, Alice has it at the moment. We're just pausing.
Of course.
We've come a long way. At 1,450,000, would you like 1.5, Herod? Last chance? A final bit? Good painting. And you're definitely out. Thank you so much. You have it, Cecile, at £1,450,000. Sold to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Pattern number 8022.
8022. Thank you, and thank you, Alice. And so we move to the Marcus Luppert's of... here it is, the Marcus Luppert's. 1973 picture, another picture previously in the Krex collection with a long exhibition history. Where are we going to start this? We can start this low at 70, 75, 80, 85, and 85,000. 85,000 for the Luppert's. 85,000, 90 with Christian, 95,000 not yours. 100,000 on Christie's live. Thank you for joining us in Switzerland. The Swiss bidder at 110 in Germany. 120 here in London. 130 in Switzerland. 140 is here in London. 150 back to our Swiss bidder, thank you. The Luppert's at 150 to our Swiss bidder, 160 to our French bidder here in London. 170 to our Swiss bidder. 180 the Luppert's now, at 180,000. Would you give me 190? 190, thank you so much. Back to our Swiss bidder, 190, 200 might take it. 200 is here. 220 would be next in Switzerland or perhaps in Paris. Cecile, if you'd like to jump in. At 200,000.
Not for the moment.
We'll wait for you at 200,000. Also waiting for our Swiss buyer at 200,000. Still here in London with Edmond at 200,000. We're pausing. Now's your chance to jump back in. Edmond has it at the moment at £200,000. The Luppert's. And I'm selling it, the 70s work. 220, just in time. Thank you in Switzerland. 240 will be next, or either of you. 240 straight away at 240,000. Would you like the Luppert's at 260, sir? Or madam? 240 against you. On Christie's live in Switzerland. At 240,000, the bid is here. In London, at King Street. Christian, last chance then. Fair warning to you on Christie's Live, 240 and the gavel is up at 240,000. Cecile, you're done. Here it is then, £240,000. Fair warning. Sold at 240. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us in Switzerland. Stay on the line. 843 is the buyer number here in London for the Luppert's. So we move to the Robert Mangold, again from the Krex collection, the 1987 work. And where should we start this? 200,000, 220, 240, 260. In fact, I have 280 already. I have a commission bid for the Mangold at 280. 300 will be next. Christian, do you want to jump in? 280. Who'll give me 300? To beat the commission, perhaps. At 280. At 280,000. Tessa, are you coming in? 300 could take it. I'm selling it at the moment at 280. Would you like 300? I've taken it here. Sorry, at 290. The shout was 290 from Giovanna. Tessa, you offered 290. Would you like 300? You sure you're out? 290 is here then. The Mangold is at 290,000. You have it, Giovanna, at the moment. And you're out? You're definitely out. You've hung up. That's definitely out. That's a no. At 290, then Giovanna's bidder has it, beating the commission at the moment at 290,000. Herad, Last chance, fair warning, at 290. Anybody else coming in Paris, maybe? We're all
Thank
done
you.
then. 290.
Not that time.
Thank you so much, Cecile. 290 is here and sold at 290. 811 is the number. To Giovanna's buyer. Thank you very much. Lot number 116 is withdrawn, as Nicholas mentioned earlier, so we go to the Père Kerkeby. Die Zeit nacht, Nummer 3. An important picture of 1992. Bought from Michael Werner in Cologne in 1994, and I have 1, 2, 3, I have 6, 7 bidders here. 7 bidders, and I think we have interest in France as well. So do jump in, Cecile, to this one. And who'd like to open this?
90. I see.
90. Nicholas. 90 is bid. And 5. 95. Nick, would you like 100?
Do you like to come in?
Nick is out now.
Paul.
100 with Edmond. Against you in America at 100. 110 with Cecile.
It's with you, Pauline.
Cecile has it at 110. 120 in California. A lot of hands going up here. But California has it currently at 120. The Kirkeby at 120,000. 130 to Paris.
Bidding is with Paul now.
Cecile has it with Paul's bidder at 130. Is the bid. Come in, California at 130. 140 I've taken from Noisy Keith at 140,000.
150.
150 at Paris. 150 at Paris at 150,000 to the Parisian bidder at 150,000 against many of you. Jump in. California, would you like to come back in? 160 from Huguet.
160 against you.
Too late, Keith. 160, I had it once, I can't take it twice. 160 is here.
I have 170.
170 with Cecile ahead of you, Keith, at 170,000.
It's your bid here. Miss Paul.
180 with Keith. Eventually you got in at 180. Thank you, Keith. Cecile, would you like 190?
I'm just checking with Paul.
With Dirk Boll in a new place. Many places at 190,000 with Dirk Boll, our president here of Christie's Europe. Thank you, Dirk, at 190. 200 I took from Herad, ahead of you, Keith, at 200,000. California, come back in. Would you like 220?
You're finished.
200,000 I have. I took 220 ahead of you, Dirk. 240 will be next, one of you. 220 is with Keith Gill. 220,000. Who'll offer me 240 for the Kirkeby? Good picture. Important object. Lots of interest. And selling here at 220 currently. Against many of you. 230 is the bid. 230 is the bid and selling to Dirk Boll. 240 is the bid.
We have 240 already, Paul.
240 is the bid. Cecile, give me 250.
You like 250, Paul?
240 is the bid with Keith.
Paul?
Paul, would you like 250?
You like 250, Paul?
240 is the bid here at 240,000. Many, many places, but selling now at 240,000.
250. Give me 250. And I pass it to UC.
240 with Keith. The gavel's up. Last chance at
Hold on 1 second.
240,000.
Sorry, in second? No, 245. Would you take 245?
Give me 250. We got in tens. At 240 is here. At 240,000.
As I told you.
We got in tens at 240. We've split the bid already at 240. Give me 250, Cecile.
I would love to. I try hard. I have 250.
There we go. We have 250.
Asking.
Like a jack in the box. Up she goes at 250. Thank you, Cecile. 260 I have now. 270 now. Will be next. 260 with Keith. Back to Keith. 260. We're waiting for Paul at 260. 270 will be next, and he's out. Thank you for the extra bid in Paris. Keith has it then. The Père Kerkeby at 260,000 is sold at 260. And your number is 807. Thank you, Paul, in Paris. And we move to the Hockney. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Here it is, the Hockney, Santa Monica Boulevard, perhaps for you in California. I hope you're still with us. The 1978 picture. In fact, it was last shown in California in 1979. Here it is. Where should we open this? 1,200,000, 1,300,000, at 1,300,000, 1,400,000 already. at 1,400,000. Catherine, would you like 1.5? 1,400,000 at 1,400,000. Looking for 1.5 at 1,400,000. At 1,400,000. 1,500,000 is bid. At 1,500,000 with Anna. At 1,500,000. At 1,600,000 now. At 1,600,000. Catherine or Anna, would you like 1.7? 1.6 not yours. At 1,600,000. Andre, at 1 million. Yes, of course, 1,650,000.
Are you
with
following?
Anna's buyer and selling at 1,650,000. Philippe, greetings. At 1,650,000. One more. Selling at 1,650,000. Another split. 168. 1.7. $1,680,000. Looking for 1,000,007. Tessa, would you like 1.7? 1.7. 1,000,007. Cecile, would you like 1,750?
I would like, but I can't.
You don't have a bidder in Paris for this?
I have no bid, thank you.
At 1,750,000 we're looking for. At 1,750,000 for somebody? At 1,007,000 I have. And 20 I'll take. At 1,720,000. Yes, and 40 that would mean, yes? 1,740,000. We're going 20s. It's actually quite fair, Catherine, that. You sure? At 1,740,000, then Anna's buyer. A smart move. At 1,740,000, I'm taking the extra 20. I took it from you, Catherine. Here it is. Anna has it at 1,740,000. Cecile, last chance. Here it is at 1,740,000. Is sold. 822 is the number. And thank you to Catherine's bidder as well, of course. Roy Lichtenstein, lot 119, the picture triptych of 1972, shown at the Art Institute of Chicago, show back in 1999. Good thing. And we opened the bidding here at 1,100,000 for the triptych. 1,200,000, 1,200,000, 1,300,000. There it is with Tessa Lord. The hand goes up at 1,300,000. At 1,300,000, 1,400,000. At 1,400,000, give me 1.5. Yes, there it is at 1,500,000. Give me 1.6, Nick. 1,500,000 I have then, and selling at 1,500,000. Anybody else coming in for the triptych?
I have a bid.
1,600,000 in Paris. Thank you, Cecile. You have it,
repeat,
Cecile,
please.
at the moment, 1.600,000. 1.700,000 with Tessa.
Paul, what do we do?
Tessa Lord, the head of our sale against the head of the Paris sale. Interesting.
Bidding.
1,800,000 to the head of the Paris sale at 1,800,000. Tessa, would you like 1.900,000? 1.800,000 I have with you, Paul, at the moment.
Still your bid, Paul.
1.900,000 I have here with Tessa, I'm afraid. Against you, Paul. Give me 2 million.
Give me 2.
1.900,000 is the bid here in London.
Give me a second.
At 1,900,000.
Can try?
1,900,000.
Paul, I try?
At 1,900,000.
I try to take the bid, but Paul. Yes? Paul? Are you sure?
1,900,000. Still with Tessa's buyer. Here it
I
is.
did my best.
Still with you in London. Tessa, who began the bidding, she has it. The triptych at 1,900,000. You're all done in Paris. Are you sure, Cecile?
I am.
Final warning. Here it is. 1.900,000 is the price. Lot 119 at 1,900,000 to Tessa's buyer. And the paddle was? 851, Nick. Thank you so much. And so we move to lot 120, the rare and interesting Basquiat. And here it is, the Basquiat, acquired directly from the artist in 1984 by the English family when he visited Britain. Here it is exhibited at the Barbican's Basquiat Boom for Real exhibition in 2017. Beautiful thing, fresh, interesting object. And we can open this at 350, 400,000, 450,000 pounds already. 500,000 to Christian's buyer at 500,000. Not yours, Catherine. 600, I'll take it at 600,000 is bid. At 600,000. Give me 7. Or 650. 600,000 is the buying bid here. At 600,000. And you're definitely out. 600,000 I have then. At 600,000. Herad, are you coming back in? Or Giovanna? 600,000 for the Basquiat. The paddle is up at 600,000. Are we all done? Tessa? Yes, no? Here it is then, the Basquiat at 600,000 pounds. And you're out in Paris, Cecile, just to check?
We are.
Thank you very much. Here it is then. Sold at 600,000, 865. Well done, Catherine. Good thing. And we move to lot 121, which is the very fine 1991 Francis Bacon study from the human body. And here it is, the Bacon of 1991, showing on the wall on the angle behind our telephone bidders, broadly exhibited. Beautiful painting. And where should we open this? At 3,500,000, 3,000,008 already. At 3,000,008, 4 million with Edouard's bidder. At 4 million, not yours in Paris. At 4 million. At 4 million. At 4 million pounds now. 4,200,000. 4,500,000. 4,800,000 would be next. 4,500,000. On my right, with Edmond at 4,500,000. Cecile, would you like this at 4,000,008?
Thank you for checking.
4,500,000 is the bid. Here it is. Catherine at 4,500,000 for the Bacon. There it is, showing on the angle. Edmond has it at 4,500,000. I'll take it. 4,600,000. Edmond, would you like 4,800,000? 4,600,000. We'll go in 200s if you'd like it. 4,600,000. 4,800,000 could take it. 4,600,000. Back to Catherine's bidder. At 4,600,000 for the Bacon. Against you here in the room. Would one of you like to come in? Not yours. So here it is then at 4,600,000. And you're definitely out, Edmond. Cecile, your last chance here at 4,600,000. Catherine, you have it. 808 at 4,600,000. Well done. And so we move to lot 122, which is the Cy Twombly Virgil of 1963, formerly in the Brooks Barron collection in Detroit, celebrated collection, and we start the bidding here at 1,100,000 for the Twombly. 1,000,001, 1,000,002, 1,000,003 already, at 1,300,000, at 1,300,000. Who's coming in here at 1,300,000? 1,400,000 could take it. At 1,300,000. Perfect. 1,400,000 you have it at the moment, Claudia. It's yours at 1,400,000. 1,400,000 is here on my left. At 1,400,000, Philippe, are you coming in? Not yours then, the Twombly. At 1,400,000. The Virgil. Are we all done? Fair warning, here it is at 1,400,000. Sold at 1,400,000. Mm-hmm. And your number is 838. Congratulations. And we move to lot 123, which is the large Graubner. Lot 123 acquired directly from the artist by the present owner. Perfect provenance. And we start the bidding at 220, 240, at 240,000. 242.50 I have. At 250,000 is mine. At 250, who'll come in here? 250. 250 is mine. 260, 280 is mine. 300 is yours. I'm out at 300,000. At 300,000 with Herat. Beating the commission, I'm afraid, for the Graubner at 300,000. 300,000. Pausing online against you in Germany. 320. In comes Germany. Thank you so much. At 300,000 with our bidder on Christie's Live. 320. 350. 40, 340 gegen Sie in Deutschland. 340. Geben Sie mir 360? 340 I have here at 340,000. 340. At 340,000. 360 could take it. Currently it's with Herad, and against you on Christie's Live. 340. 340 im Augenblick. 360, geben Sie mir das? Ja oder nein? 340, on my right, with Herad. 360, there it is, 360. 360,000, 380 perhaps? 380 is bid. 380, geben Sie mir 400. Sind Sie sicher? 380,000 then, at 380. You have it, Herad, at 380, and against you on Christie's Live in Germany. Thank you for your bids earlier. It's not too late. It's not sold yet. At 380, and against you in Paris, I'm afraid, Cécile, at 380. And you're out to, all done then, Herad, I think you have it, the Graubner. Dirk, last chance. Sold, 818 at 380,000. So we move to Gunther Ferg. Once again, a strong painting of 1988, first shown at the Carnegie International in the year it was painted. Here it is, and we start the bidding here at 240, 260, 280 already, at 280,000, looking for 300. At 280,000 for the Ferg. There it is, back to Herad's buyer at 300,000. 300,000, here it is on my right, at 300,000. Andre? 320 could take it. Herad has it at the moment, the Ferg, at 300,000. 300. Tessa? Yes, no? I think you have it, Tessa. Herad, at 300,000. And we're out in Paris. Last chance at 300,000 against John Christie's Live. Germany, would you like to come in? Fair warning then, the gavel's up. Here it is. Sold to you, Herad. 806, well done. A different buyer to the last. And so we move to the Damien Hirst, The Wonder of You of 2002. The butterfly piece, and we'll start the bidding here at 450, 480, 500, at £500,000. Sir, 520 now. 520. Would you give me 550? Ah. Would you give me 550? 550. I'm sorry, Giovanna. Hesitation costs lives. 550 is here at 550,000. $580. $580,000. There's a pause from both of you at 580,000 now. Ah, it was a brief pause. You heard it. Perhaps you didn't. It's 600 against you. Which means the next bid is 620, and I'll take it, but otherwise I'm selling to Giovanna, opposite you here, at 600,000. Against you on Christie's Live, and would you like to come in Paris?
Thank you very much indeed.
Here it is then, with Giovanna still, at 600,000, the Hirst. Catherine, fair warning then, here it is, at 600,000. Sold, 828 is the number. Brave, well done. I think we know where that's going. What was the number again, sorry? 828. Thank you so much, Nick. So we move to the very good Hodgkin, the double portrait purchased from Gagosian back in 2003, just after it was painted. So we start the bidding here at 300, 350, 400,000 I have already. At 400,000 is my bid. Who'd like to compete with the commission? 400,000. Paris, would you like to come in here at 400,000?
Maybe on the next one.
The next one.
I hope.
450, 500. 500 is the bid. Still with the commission. The Hodgkin. Anybody in the room? 500,000, Tessa. Edmond, 500. Holding here and selling at 500,000. I could, but I'm going to do a terrible thing. 550 against you. $550 against you. Give me 580. 550,000. I'd split the bid again. 580 could take it. At 550,000. Not yours in the last row there. Give me 580. You're sure? I'd take 580 if you like it. At 550,000 then. Still not yours. Definitely out. Thank you for your bidding, and thank you in Paris at 550,000. Here it is then. Sold at 550,000 to paddle 1002. Congratulations to them. So we move to France West, the drum beat. Paukenschlag of 2009 speaks for itself. No introduction needed. Here it is, 220, 240, 260. At 260,000 for the France West. 260 for the sculpture. At 260,000, looking for 280 Nick. Yes, no? Not this one. At 260,000 against you in Paris. At 260,000. Come in Paris. 280 could take it. I have a hovering bid here at 260,000. Say again?
Interest, guys?
You have 240. 250 against you. Would you like 260? So? Yeah. 250 against you. I could take 260. Have a chat. 250,000 then, pausing for you. At 250. I could take 260. Try again. 250,000, not yours. Against your bidder at 240. I could take 260. You have 250. It's very good. It's most extraordinary. Are you sure that if it won't be 280 in a moment, will it, Edmond? Are you absolutely sure? 250 is your bid then? Sales clerk, best advice, go. You have it at 250,000. It's yours at 250, Edmond, not at all. Deserves a round of applause. A very curious way of bidding. Your paddle is 813, very good. He's not even giving me the paddle. Have you been here before, Edmond? Lot number 128, and here it is, the Stingle. Purchased from Paula Cooper in 1995 from Paula Cooper in New York. And where do we open the Stingle? At 320, 340, 360. At 360, 380 already. At 380,000. Edmond, would you like this one? At 380. Not yours at 380. At 380,000. You have to watch out for Edmond now. At 380. Andre, are you coming in? 380. Not yours in Paris. Last chance for the Stingle. All done. And on Christie's Live, last chance. The Stingle at 380 is a pass at 380. So we move to the last lot of my session tonight, ladies and gentlemen, before I hand over to Arlene. This is the Anish Kapoor, lot 129. So here it is, the Anish Kapoor, showing at the very back of the galleries here. Bought from Listen in 2013. Unusual, important object, and I can start the bidding here for the last lot of my session tonight, lot 129, at 300, 320, 350, 380, at 380,000. 380. Who will give me 400? At 380 for the Anish Kapoor, at 380. Paris, come in. 380 for the Anish Kapoor, at 380,000. Looking for 400. Edmond. 380, pausing here at 380,000. At 380, all done. Last chance then at 380,000. Sumiko, you coming in? 380, and against you on Christie's Live. Paris, your last opportunity this evening. At least
thank you very much
when I'm taking the sale, but bear with us for the Italian sale at 380. All done, last chance at 380. It's a pass at 380. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That concludes the post-war section of the sale, and in 5 minutes, we will start the Italian sale with Arlene Blankers jumping into the rostrum to follow Cécile and I. Cécile, thank you so much in Paris. It's been great fun.
Thank you very much, you see. It has been a pleasure, and let's do it again.
Yes, indeed. Hope so. Thank you so much. Arlene,
Good
over
evening.
to you in a couple of minutes. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm standing here today in the Italian art sale, and I'm very pleased to be the auctioneer for the evening. And next to me is Marlena, who will give us an overview of the sale.
I think it's an amazing auction. The first auction dedicated to art and design that was put together with passion. We have some real masterpieces. First, I would like to speak about Contraerea, that is perhaps the most iconic work of Pino Pascali. And look at the weapons as toys, to express art as a play. Then another masterpiece of the auction is this amazing sculpture by Fontana, that is Forma. This work is especially important because it's before he arrived to the concept of spatialism. And of course, the mappa by Boetti is one of the mappas that was hewn by the Afghanistan women. So this is perhaps the last mappa that was done there. This makes this more important than the others. There is really the heart of the artist, and I feel it. We are very proud to have Hélène, a young, strong woman, as our auctioneer.
I think it's an amazing adventure and a new opportunity for Christie's and our clients to have that interaction between both locations. Great pieces already tonight. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Thinking Italian Art and Design sale. I'm very thrilled to be here with you tonight in London, and a very warm welcome to all of you at home. Before we start, a couple of notices. Please remember that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bid plus buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should know that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. I, as the auctioneer, may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve, or by placing consecutive bids, or by placing bids in response to other bidders. I would like to make a final announcement, which is, in addition to those lots marked in the catalogue with the relevant symbols, lot 146, so that's lot 146, has a guarantee fully or partially financed by a third party who may be bidding on the lot and may receive a financing fee from Christie's. Please see the conditions of sale for further information. Lastly, Nick, lot 137 and 151 are withdrawn. So please note, and having said that, let the auction begin with lot 130. Thank you so much. Lot 130, our first Boetti of tonight. It's an homage to Ceylan, as shown on the work, which I can start at 28, 30, 32,000 now. At 32. 35, thank you, Stefano. 35. Selling here on the phone at 35. At 35, 38, on my right. 38 with you, Julie. 40,000. 40,000 with Julie. 42 now. Stefano has it back at 42,000. Make it 45. Julie has it at 45. It's just ahead of you at 45. 48 now. 48 with Stefano. And £50,000. Thank you so much. Mariolina at 50,000. Stefano, next will be 55. Thank you, Sumiko. 55,000. It's against you, Mariolina. It's now with Sumiko at 60,000. At 65. You need to be quick. 65, 70 already. 70,000. Alessandro has it. 75. Back with Sumiko at 75. 80,000. Sorry, Mariolina was first. At £80,000. 85. 90,000. I'm so sorry. 90,000. 95. Competitive bidding here. Now at 95. £100,000. 110. Next will be 120, indeed. And there it is, at 120,000. And 130. Very subtle bidding at 130. Let's make it 140. 150,000. Big steps at 150. 160? Yes, please. And 170,000. Back with Mariolina at 170. 180 now. Alessandro at 180. 200,000. 220. 240 would be next. Maybe not for you, Mariolina. 240, 240, 260 now. At 260. Do you want 280? Yes, you do, at 280. 300,000. Against you, it's now here on my left at 300,000. but thank you ever so much. We came a long way, no? 300,000. Alessandro, it's holding with you. Very sure? Absolutely. 310. 320. A last one. 330. 340. That's very clear. I will come back to you later. At 340. Alessandro, it's with you. Stefano, last chance. Mariolina, selling here at 340. It's very good. Last chance to you all at 340. 350. I had a feeling it was coming. 350. 360. You said that before. 360,000. The gavel is up at 360. Last chance. 360,000. Sold. Pedal 988. Yes, absolutely. Great start. 360,000. Thank you. Lot 331. Second up is this early work by Schivano and has a title Iron 6. And I can open the bidding here at 65, 70, 75 now. Holding here at 75,000. Thank you. 80,000. A selling bid here with Giovanna at £80,000. 85. 90,000. 95. It's just ahead of you over here. Come back to me, Renato. Thank you, sir. 100,000. And 110 already. Okay, 115,000. Thank you, Renato, at 115. Shall we try 120? 120. Edmond has it. And 125. 130. That's a yes at 130. And 5. Giovanna? No. Thank you so much. 135. Shall we try 140, Edmond? 140. There it is at 140. And 5, absolutely. 145 now. $145. Will it be 150? Merci bien, monsieur, at 150,000. $150, Edmond's client. And I can sell. Thank you so much. £150,000. Last chance in the room and online. At 150, I will sell to Edmond's client. Sold. Pedal 978 at 150. Thank you. This brings us to our next lot, 132, and it's coming in the room, which is the elegant collage by Mimo Rotella, as you can see over here. And before we start, please note that this work is registered in Archivio Mimo Rotella, Milan, number 2621, DC 959959. So, opening the bidding here for this lot at 55, 60, 65 starts the bidding. At 65 now. Thank you, sir. At 70,000. 70,000 pounds, 75. Welcome, Barbara. At 75. Do you want to take it back at 80? $80,000. Just ahead of you, Julie. I see you, but it's now with Stefano at 80,000. Barbara is back at 85. At 85. Not with you, not with Julie. Thank you so much. 90,000 pounds. Thank you, Barbara. At 95. Sir, 100,000. It's in the room now. A new place. 100,000. Gentlemen in the room. I get a sign from Barbara. Maybe Julie. Still here. Thank you so much. 110. Shake of the head. 110. Stefano, now is your chance. Thank you so much. At 110. Sir, final warning. We will sell this lot at 110,000 pounds. Sold. Pedal 958 for 110. Thank you, sir, in the room and everybody on the phones. It brings us to lot 133. The Schivano from 1968. And before we start, please note the work has an additional exhibition history, which is a very good thing. And therefore, we can start at 280, 300,000 now, and 320. Holding here at 320. Looking for 350 now. At 320. Looking for 350. At 320. Alessandro? At 320. Are you all done then? At 320. Last chance to everybody. At 320. That's a pass. At 320. Thank you, Nick. So, lot 134, one of my favorites, and it's here in the room, showing Centerpiece, this amazing large chandelier by Joe Ponti. And I can start here with interest at 30,000 pounds. 32, sir, and 35 I have. 38 and 40. 42 and 45. 48, I'm out, it's with you. 50,000 pounds. 55. 60,000, 65. Gentleman is back in the room. And 70,000, 75. 80,000. 85. Next will be 90. Holding with the gentleman in the room at 85. That's a no as well. Last chance indeed. 85,000, selling to the gentleman in the room. Are we all done and very sure? Gavels up at 85. Sold. Congratulations, sir. Pedal 3. 85. Now moving on to the Melody, the fifth lot of tonight's sale. amazing, elegant work. And let's open the bidding here at 110, 120, and 130 now. At 130,000. At 130. Thank you very much. 140. 140. Selling bid here on my right at 140. Christie's Live, I hope to see you tonight. And 145. 150 now. Absolutely, 150 with you. And 5. 160. And 5. 170. Mariolina is back at 170. That's okay. I hope you will say N5. Thank you, sir. 170, resting with you. Very sure. At £170,000. Last chance to you all. The gavel is up at 170. Sold. Pedal 968. Thank you, Renato. At 170,000. Thank you. We have arrived at the amazing Fontana from 1958, a very experimental work, and I would love to open the bidding at 480, 500,000 now, and 550. At 550. At 550,000. Sumiko. At 550. Are you very sure at 550? Thank you all the same. At 550 then, last chance. Pass. At 550. As previously announced, lot 137 has been withdrawn, so we continue with 138. It's the Gino Domini chests with the gold leaf elements, Barbara. And I would love to open the bidding here at 120, 130, and 140,000. Holding here now at 140 and 150. 150, a selling bid here on the phone. On the phone now, at 150. You all look very focused, but no bidding on this lot. Nevertheless, I will sell for 150,000. Checking the room at 150. Sold, pedal 980. Congratulations, Marilina. That's 150,000. Lot 139 now. The Yannis Kounelis, very skilled work with an amazing provenance. And I can begin the bidding here at 240 now and 260. Going on at 280. At 280. 280,000. Very sure at 280. get more? Thank you, all the same. Last chance at 280. That's a pass at 280,000. Thank you, Nick. Next up, lot 140. This is the lovely work by Boetti with the famous purple background. And shown here on my left on the wall, it's rightfully titled Mappa. And we can open here at 650, 700, 750 now. 800. Thank you very much. Straight in at 800,000. On my right, Giovanna at 800,000. Thank you. I will hold 800,000, 850. 900,000. Annabelle has it now at 900,000. And 950. 1 million. Julie. 1,050,000. Yes, Nick? Correct. Let's do it. 1,050,000. 1,000,001. Thank you, Annabelle. 1,100,000. I can see you're smiling, Julie. Where is your bid? 1,150. You're first, absolutely. 1,2. 1,200,000. Thank you, sir. In the room at 1,250. Perfect. 1,3 now. Thank you so much. It's just behind you. It's Julie's bid now at 1,300,000. Sorry, it's the same direction. 1,300,000. Julie's client. Thank you, sir. 1,350,000. I understand you. 1,350,000. Annabelle, are you coming back? Thank you, Julie. And 1,4. Thank you, sir. 1,400,000. We have the time, Annabelle? That's a no. Very sure. At 1,400,000. You have been very quiet over here. At 1,400,000 then. Julie, you have it. The gavel is up at 1,400,000. Sold to pedal 962. Thank you, sir. 1,400,000. And we now move on to lot 141. This is the extremely rare work by Pino Pascali from his famous Weapons series, and I hope you have enjoyed it during the view, created in 1965. I've got some admin here, which means that I shall start here at 2,200,000. Starting here at 2,200,000. Next will be 2,300,000. At 2,200,000. Holding here at 2,200,000. At 2,200,000. Thank you, Christie's Live, and thank you to you in the room. Very sure on the phone at 2,200,000. Last chance. That's a pass at 2,200,000. Thank you, Nick, so much. We move on to lot 142. This is the unique work by Luciano Fabbro with the title Contatto, and I can start here at 240, 260 now, holding here at 260,000. At 260. At 260. $260,000. 270 if you wish. That's a certain no. At 260. Marilina, basta. At 260, last chance. At 260. That's a pass at 260. Lot 143. These 5 panels form the work by the Biro series, Barbara. And this is the fantastic Boetti, shown here, just behind me. And let's open the bidding here at 400,000 now. And 420, 450, 480. Holding here at 480. Thank you very much, 500,000. Giovanna at 500,000. Selling here on my right at 500,000. At 500,000, Giovanna's client. Julie? Perfect. 500,000 and Giovanna, you have it. No. At 500,000, everybody's really sure. My gavel is up. I will sell to you, Giovanna, at 500. Sold. Pedal 974. Fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you. This brings us to the Joe Ponti, pair of very rare table sculptures from the early 1972. And I've got some bidders here on the phone, so let's start at 45,000. At 48 now, on my right. Annabelle has it at 48. At 48 now. Do I see 50? At 48,000. Simon? 48,000 pounds. No further advance. Annabelle has it at 48. Last chance. Sold. Pedal 977. 48,000. Luciano Fabro, lot 145. Very unique piece with steel pipes by this amazing Luciano Fabro artist. And I can start here at 180, 200,000 and 220 now. 220, 240, and it will be yours. 240 it is. 240, Marilina has it. Alessandro, at 240. Christie's Life, I haven't seen you tonight. Where are you? Now here with Marilina at 240,000. Everybody's very sure, and I will sell. Last chance at 240. Sold. Pedal 952. It's absolutely yours. 240. Thank you. Lot 146. We offer these 2 works by the amazing Boetti. They have always been together, which I think is so romantic. But you get 2 works for lot 146, and let's start here at 280, 300, 320 now. And 330. Here, no worries. 330 with Alessandro. And 340. I will wait. And 350. Take your time, it's okay. And 360.
Marjolina has it at 360. It's against you, Alessandro, at the moment. 370. $385, absolutely. $390. With Alessandro at 390. £400,000. £400,000. Grazie, Alessandro. At 400,000. On my right at 400,000. You have a think. I'll have a sip of water. Shall I just wait, Nick? At 400,000? Absolutely. $400,000 still with you. I'm just taking it very slow on this lot. Yes? Did you change your mind, Alessandro? Thank you ever so much. I will sell at 400,000. Sold. Thank you so much. And could I please see your pedal number? I'm so happy as well, but I need your pedal. Pedal 952. Thank you, perfect. And we shall wait now for a small moment. Amazing Mario Merz. And it's from the iconic number series. And I will open this lot at 170, 180, 190,000. At 1 and 200,000 with Renato. Renato has it at 200,000. Unless you bid. At 200,000. Renato, you have it. Very, very sure. Thank you so much. 200,000, and I will sell Renato. Thank you so much. Last chance to you all at 200,000. So, pedal 987. Thank you. Lot 148. The Dalissi. It's the amazing chairs you can see here. An opening at 14, 15, 16,000 pounds now. At 16,000 pounds. Next will be 17. At 16,000. 17,000. 17,000, Marta, it's with you. Selling bits. Edmond, where are you? Maybe later. Fantastic. 17,000 pounds, I will sell. Simon, last chance at 17,000. Sold. Pedal 957. For 17,000. Lot 149. 2 war pieces by Mertz and shaped by the cusps of trees. And I shall start here at 1995. 100,000 now. At 100,000 pounds. Would you like 110? Yes or no? 100,000. Still here at 100,000. Next would be 110. Emily? Not with you at 100,000. Very, very sure, no regrets at 100,000 pounds. That's a pass at 100,000. Thank you. The next work will be offered by Piero Manzoni. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. This is the sealed work and has never been opened before. It's lot 150. Where shall we start the bidding? At 55 and 60,000, 65 now, and 70,000. Tell me if you would like 75, and you would. Thank you, Switzerland. It's just ahead of you, it's here, but it's lovely to see you on Christie's Live. 80,000, 80,000. Sumiko, you had it first. At 80,000. Sumiko at 80,000 pounds. 85, Switzerland, fantastic, you're back. I was hoping that you would come back. 85 now, 90,000. It's ahead of you. It's now with Sumiko at 90,000 pounds. 100,000. 105, absolutely. Online, come back to us at 110. 120. And 120. It's ahead of you online. It's here with Marlena at 120. Sumiko, thank you so much. 125. Next will be 130. 130. Switzerland, come back to me. At 130. 135, absolutely. It's behind you, Marilena, at 150,000. $150. Switzerland and 155. That's a yes. And 160. It's back with you, Marilena, at 160,000. Switzerland, shall we try 165? $165. Still on the phone. Thank you so much. We came a long way at 165. Switzerland, now is the time to come back. If not, I will sell 165,000. Gavel is up and selling for 165. Sold. Pedal 958. 165. Thank you, Christie's Live. It was great to see you. As I told you before, lot 151 has been withdrawn. So we are now at lot 152. which is by the amazing Volco collection. And it's shown here. Heel erg bedankt, Inge. This is lot 152. And I'm opening the bidding here at 600,000, 650. 650, and I'm looking for 700. At 650 now. At 650. You're very quiet. At 650,000. No? At 650. Very sure. Last chance. That's a pass at 650. Now we're selling tonight the Piero d'Orazio with amazing and beautiful colors and use of light in this picture. And I would love to start here at 170, 80, 90,000 now. 190. At 190. $190. No problem. We're not in a rush. $190,000. That's a no at 190. Barbara at 190. Shake of the head. Last chance to you all at 190. That's a pass at 190,000. And we continue with the Sozzas. Opera Cosmica, executed in 1958. And we can start the bidding here at 28,000. I was just way ahead of the game. And 32,000 now. At 32. At 32. $32,000. Simon, what do you think? At 32. Martin, maybe on this lot? No problem. Try one more time. At 32. Perhaps this is a very good moment for Christie's Live to speak to us. At 32,000, Switzerland. Is it ringing? That's great. No problem at all. 32 then. Last chance to everybody at 32,000. That's a pass at 32,000. Which brings us to the Scarpita. And it's titled Red Leather, and not without a reason, as you can see here on my left. Amazing color. Let's start the bidding here at 450, 480, and 500,000. At 500,000 pounds. At 500,000. For the Scarpita. Alessandro? At 500,000 then. Absolutely, the Scarpita. Thank you for trying, Marilina, at 500,000. Thank you so much. 500,000 then. Will 520 help? Thank you, at 500,000. Last chance, Alessandro, at 500,000. That's a pass at 500. Thank you so much. Joe Ponti, lot 156. Created in the late 1920s. And I thought it was showing here, but it's not. Doesn't matter, it's a very rare and early example from his work. Oh, there it is. I was just too soon. And let's open here at 24, 26, 28,000 now. At 28, 30,000. Stefano at 30,000 pounds. Selling bid on the phone. 32, sir, absolutely. Next will be 35. 35, Stefano has it. 38, sir? 38. 40,000. Alessandro at 40,000 pounds. Who is next? 42 now. Going strong here at 42,000. 45. Give me a sign. No, that's not how it works. Thank you so much. 45,000. Thank you for trying. I will sell for 45,000 pounds. Sold to you, Sir Pedal, 901. Thank you very much. Lot 157. This is by the amazing Fontana. It's ceramic. This ceramic piece, I'm so sorry. And before we start, please note that the work has been realized in 1951, 1952. So please note. And let's start here at 85, 90, 95 now. At 95,000. Who will give me 100? Herad? At 95. At 95,000. Are you very sure? Last chance at 95. That's a pass at 95. Thank you, Nick, so much. Lot 158. The Parlini. This artwork is composed by 8 parts shaped in letters. And we can open the bidding here at 32, 35, and 38,000. At 38, holding here. At 38,000. Next will be 40. Thank you so much. 40 and 45 now. Really? 47? Perfect. 47. Thank you, Renato. At 47,000. Marilina, it's yours. Thank you, Renato. I will sell for 47,000 pounds. Last chance, everybody. Sold. Pedal 906. 47,000. Grazie mille. We are now at the Pomodoro, Joe Pomodoro, this unique center table. And we can start here, Nick, at 28, 30,000 now, and 32. At 32,000. Simon, 35? Very clear, thank you so much. At 32,000. Marilina. At 32,000. Last chance, Christie's live. And to you in the room at £32,000. That's a pass at 32. Thank you. Lot 160 now, the Fontana. And before we start, ladies and gentlemen, please note that the work has been realized in 1962, 1963, and that the correct medium is terracotta. I think I should pronounce it as iridescent glaze, Nick. Perfect. Let's open the bidding here at 120, 30, and 140,000. At 140 now. Thank you, Barbara. So nice to see you. 150,000. A selling bid with Barbara, the amazing head of the sale, at 150,000. No problem. I can see you. Are you teasing me? Out, that's very clear. I understand that language. 150,000. Barbara has it. Alessandro, no further advance? The gavel is up, everybody, at 150,000. Sold. Pedal 909. At 150. Gianni Colombo is lot 161. It's amazing, strong concept, and this is a kinetic work which is playing with parts of light, as you can see here from 1964. Let's open the bidding here at 32.35 now. And 38,000. Yes, 38. At 38,000. I prefer if you would say yes to me, Renato. Thank you so much. £38,000. Julie Fial. Last chance, everybody, at £38,000. Fair warning. That's a pass at 38. Thank you so much, Nick. We have now arrived at our final lot of tonight's sale. This is the amazing Carlo Scarpa. It's the easel. And let's open here at... Pardon? I'm so sorry. Here we go, lot 162. I'm so sorry, everybody. I was too excited. So, as I said, it's the Scarpa, lot 162. Let's start at 48, 50,000, and 55 now. At 55,000. Yes? 60,000 with Julie. Selling to Julie at £60,000. At 60,000. Barbara, £60,000 now. Are we very sure for this last lot of tonight? 60,000. All done and selling for £60,000. Sold. Pedal 911. For £60,000. ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the sale of tonight. It was a pleasure for me to be here with you. I would love to thank our bidders and viewers on Christie's Live, YouTube and Facebook. And I hope to see you tomorrow in Paris for the modern sale, and otherwise here in London for the post-war contemporary day sale. This concludes the evening, and thank you so much.